Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, tonight, it's time!
Good evening, ANG. I am the Spiz. How the hell are you guys doing? We're at Friday, baby. It's the weekend. Some good time. Let's go, baby. What do you got? Riley Jenkins in the house over here. Block Bandits Mafia. Hey, Spiz, can you check out to see if your multi-item verses are items are working? Fuck yeah, I can. Let's see, is my main man Mike back? No. How about my weapon? Where's that thing? No, yeah. Not for me. I guess I can double check again. I have these items. Are they supposed to be new multiverse items, or are we talking about like the multiverse items? Here we go. Where's which one? Multiverse. Yeah, no. Not for me. Log out of what? That's in the multiverse engine collection. How about on Drazdain? Log out of the game again? I literally just logged into it. Go complete. Complete done. Oh, I have to sign out and sign back in? Alright. Well, I'm not going to stream any password situations going on, so I will do that promptly afterwards. If you're talking about the literal sign out. Because I know that does fix things sometimes too. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? One! Let's go, baby! I don't know if I'm spelling the other one right. But it's not on there. But I might have to sign out, sign back in on... Like, literally sign out, sign back in. If they're supposed to be working right now, I will, just click the multiverse tab. Yeah, nada. I got multiverse items. If they are supposed to be working, they ain't for me right now. Mine's broken? Fuck, man. That's okay. I think worse things have happened. I know we'll be able to make lemonade. We'll be able to do that. Walnuts! I like that. That's funny to me. That's too expensive for me. How's everybody's week been, man? You guys get anything, anything good drop? Anyone do anything fun? Alright guys, that was what I was saying. Log out and log in. That was in the Discord post. I'm not too concerned. I know it'll all work out in the end. I'm more concerned about getting hit by that poison. That's like, what, 9 hours of poison we get? Pretty sure for the rest of this dungeon, I'm going to be poisoned. I'm the guy that wheel wondered the Leviathan scale. You son of a bitch. I love it, man. I hate it because I feel like it should have been me, but I also love it. You bastard. You bastard. You sandbagging son of a bitch. God damn. What'd you do with it? Did you sell it? I would sell it. Did you keep it? Are you going for it? What's the plan with that one? I feel like that's too much money for me to pass up. I'd sell the shit out of that thing. Yeah. What was the mentality? What are you buying? Got a 90-day pendant. Okay. So barely scratched the surface though. What else are you doing with all the rest of your 8,500,000 gold? Because I assume you didn't pay over 1.5 for a 90-day. What's the rest of this plan? Let me live vicariously through you. Paint me a word picture. Right? I was about to say, like, I'm getting close. I'm excited about it. I did 3 years where I wasn't even trying to play that gold game, and I've gotten 270 days for free since I've started playing that gold game. Paid 1.75. I guess it don't matter if you overpay, right? Like you're fucking balling. Well, I guess what did you sell it for? Was it 10 million? Give me all the dirty details. We're gonna make lemonade out of that. Fluffy Hurl, let's go, baby. 11. No, you didn't. That obnoxious number. My man. You're the best. What a fucking champion. So you're still at like 9-something million. What's the plan? You're just gonna live your best life and just, sipping pina coladas on the islands surrounding Talmuth? Is there any temptation to buy, like, I don't know what your skills are at, but it's like you could level those motherfuckers up so quick. Just bye. Plan to buy some shit for grinding. That's awesome, though, dude. What a fucking game changer, right? Like, you just have any optioning in the world now. If it comes to gold. You're just like, I don't give a shit, man. I got a gold urinal like fucking MC Hammer for my Talmuth mansion. Can I use it yet? No. But I know it's there. And it's not bothering me at all. Like, what the fuck? Two days ago? Alright. I know I called you a son of a bitch earlier, but I'm gonna have to call you a son of a bitch again. Like, goddamn it. Really? You lucky motherfucker. You better go buy a Powerball ticket. I know Michigan has the Mega Millions up to over 100 million. This could be your time, man. What a fucking beautiful dirtbag. Ridiculous. I'm here for it, but ridiculous. God damn. So, who's got something going on this weekend? Anyone? I mean, I can't talk shit about the luck on the wheel. I just got like a 4 million gold item. Well, that's okay. You won't have to pay for a single one of those days, Walnuts. You'll just keep riding the free train, baby. Riley's saying you're grind. Is that all week or is that all weekend? Or both, baby. Or both. Yes. Air day. Can't stop, won't stop. I respect it. All I got since the update is a bunch of nothing. You got two things, man. Jack and shit. That will happen. I've been there before. I would say currently, but like I said, I just did get that 4 million. Like, who the fuck am I to say anything about that? Don't be saying it's thundering unless you're gonna hit me with some lightning, baby. Let me get a shiny version of that one. I feel like those two connect, and I feel like that's going to the boss. Literally did a few dungeons. Went from level 12 to 15. Oh, very nice. You're fucking level 15. You're like one of those like story reading the paper. He came from nothing, struggled from the streets of Talmouth, and the next thing you know, his life changed in 1 second with the Wheel of Wonder. That's ridiculous. You better get hooked. You can buy anything and everything that you want. Don't call it a comeback. This motherfucker's been here for years, baby. Leaving suckers in tears. I mean, granted, when I came back at 24, I also got a 2-day. Also, day 2 got the... What? Is that how you get it? You just quit for a long time and you come back? And then the game is like, oh shit. It's due. Dendix! Let's go, baby! Nothing much, man. Had a pretty decent week. Put my stamp on it. And here we are. The only thing I did not like was I had to pay my 6 months car insurance today. And I got like a notification. It was like, X amount of thousands of dollars are being taken out of account. Like, what? We're getting ready to dispute that. And it was like, oh, motherfucker. It's progressive. Damn it. It's like, I'm going to drop collision on every single fucking vehicle I own. Isn't that scale, like, new to the game? I feel like it apparently is. I need to start a new account. I'm gonna ditch. No more Spizzo. I'll be Mr. Spiz. I'll be a totally different person. I don't think Cliff will figure it out either. And then I'll sell my good items that I find. Did I just get hit by that? It looked like I just got hit by that. Like, I have no fucking clue who. I play as Spizzo. I don't know who Mr. Spiz is. That's... Or actually, I'll do what I did for the other companies. I'll be like... I had accounts that I would have that were called Totally Not the Spiz, and I would comment on our company's stuff that was public. And I'd be like, I don't know about all the rest of that shit, but whoever edited that, he did a really good job. And they'd be like, you have to stop commenting on our own videos. Like... That's not me. His name literally says, Totally Not the Spiz. So, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. I'm pretty sure I got away with it, too. Was I fired? Yes. But, that happens from time to time. You know? You can't win them all. Well, I mean, for that other person, because it wasn't me. I think it was worth it. I had a good time. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, hop on. Let's go. Let's grind, baby. We're all in this together. Would I have to get 150 gold item? I can afford that. We go try it, buy a little book of experience here, and then we'll do our wheel spins. Maybe I'll get one of those. I haven't played in like 4 days. Yeah, okay. What the hell did they want? Royal Emporium rules. Okay. What, I can't buy anything? Oh, I was reading the rule. I didn't know there were rules on the wall. Who needs the rules? Yeah, right? It wasn't me. That was not me. That's ridiculous that I didn't want to think that that was me. Because it was directly named. Not me. People are ridiculous sometimes. What are you going to do, you know? I don't have control over them. I just have control over myself. They're clearly lying. Sure, let's buy it. Let's buy a Starlight. Oh, that's not going to sell. Imagine owning the very last Leviathan scale. Oh my god. Can you imagine what it would be? Why does the other chicken disappear? It's like I'm not allowed to have more than 2 feathers? They're worth one. Whatever. It'll be fine. Alright. Let's spin, spinnerine. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You motherfucker. It looked like it could have been close right there. It looked like it could have been close. What did that delete from you, Crazy Fro? What happens if you drop it in an adventure and say, fuck you to last person? That wasn't... That would be... You better make a clip out of it, because that's, like, cold as shit, man. Like, motherfuckers, cold as ice. It's like, did you hear what happened to the last scale? Yeah, Crazy Pro had it. He went into a dungeon, and he just dropped it on the ground. And then he told everyone to go fuck themselves. It's like, you know, I don't need it. So I'd be like, that's fucking gangster, dude. I don't know why. That doesn't seem... It's not really self-serving, but... Pff, my boy's got balls. That's for goddamn sure. He's got big old huevos. Huevos rancheros is going up in there. Like, goddamn. I'm still kind of upset about not getting a 1 ring from that box. Crazy Fro, do not do that. I don't know what happens. Isn't that like the same thing as donating it because it's destroyed? You just don't get the props to the community, right? Is that like what would seem like would happen with it? What happens if you have a blockchain and then you drop it? Like, I just bring a blockchain with me and throw that bitch on the ground. Does it get redistributed into the pool? Or is it something more ambiguous that I don't even think of it being? Argantus, that would be one of the most controversial clips. It would be the most, by far. It'd be... The only way that you could top something like that is you're dropping, like, a mythic or a transcendent into the fucking... onto the ground and be like, you're free, you're free. And like, what happens with it? Does it come back because it's a blockchain? It's linked to your account, right? It can't die. Like it was a lie, but you know what I mean. Like, it can't be destroyed. I almost want to try that with like a low tier blockchain. Just drop it in the game and see if I actually lose it. Hold on. Void Ripper on the ground. Yeah, that would be like, I wanna physically hurt this person. What's the one I have the most of? You, I find off. I think you're 0.37 though. How about you? 0.2. Let's see, I had 14 of them. And there's 3201. Let's see if it turns to 3202 or if I still have 14 at the end of it. I feel like it's going to be gone, but I don't know where it goes, right? Oh, I can't drop it. Okay. It's a protected class. You could do it, though, with a Leviathan scale, right? I'll try the next one. That's what I'm saying. It's a virtual. I'll try the next one. I'll drop a virtual. Like, I'll bring something that's not terrible. Like an armor piece or something like that. I thought it was mine. I should be able to do whatever the hell I want with it. If I want to leave it in Zenithril, I should be able to leave it. No, you actually shouldn't, because that would open the door to, like, people accidentally dropping blockchains. I threw it on the ground. Well, I can't get rid of these goddamn blossoms. Carrying around flowers like I'm in the doghouse. Like, come on now. That's too bad. Experiment was very short-lived. How many spiders are over here? Calm it down. Calm it down. So there's this pizza place that, like, I assume you guys know who Dave Portnoy is. If you don't, he's the founder of Barstool Sports, and he has a very successful pizza review that goes on. And there's the #1 rated place in Michigan is near our house. And we went over there. And so it's the #1 pizza place in Michigan. And this lady comes in while we're hanging out, or like waiting to have our order taken, because we had to wait probably 30 minutes to get our order taken. And obviously, if it's the #1 pizza place now, after Dave Portnoy came and gave it an 8.7. And, oh my god, every time I'm looking up or I'm doing something else, these bosses want to show up. This lady comes in and she's like, what do I do? And one of the guys that works there is like, grab a number, and when your number is called, place an order. And she's like, I got a number. What am I supposed to do with this? And it's like, I'm in earshot of this. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's a number. There's a line. Figure it out, dumbass. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you hassling these people? And then she's like, well, I just want a single slice then. And they're like, we don't do those anymore. Like, we can't handle carrying single slices. You have to order a full pizza. And she's like, okay, I'll do that. So what I want, and they're like, you grabbed a number. You have to wait for your number to be called. She's like, and where am I supposed to go? I was like, up to the counter where they yelled your number out. And she's like, this is a little ridiculous, huh? Like, talking to the other people that are with her. And she's like, let's just get out of here. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I wanted to get up and be like, listen here, lady. You're a moron. Just, I don't want to be the guy, but I'm going to be the guy this time. You're an idiot. What are you talking about? You go to the most popular place in the last 6 months. It's good. There it is. There's our first drop of the night. Not much, but we'll take it. But yeah, and you're gonna be... First of all, you don't know how a numbered ticket line works? And you're a grown woman? The fuck do you eat at? McDonald's only? McDonald's even gives you a ticket number, actually. Grow up. It was ridiculous. And bless the people working there. They were just like, I'm sorry, that's just how it goes. Like, so how long is it going to take? You know, as long as it takes till your ticket is called. Alright, what else we got here? I saw some extra messages while I was ranting about pizza place story. Another mythic dropped. What dropped? Who got this mythic? A parallel to twist. That lucky son of a bitch, man. Catalan. I don't know, but I'm happy for me. I wish to be a cataclysm like you, Argantus, but it's a... What did... Wait, what did you get? Catalan? He's throwing something at me. Oh. I missed something. Congratulations, Catalan, as well. The Hiddenhiro! Oh, you're... Very nice, dude. Very nice. Are you using that bad boy? Or are you selling it? I'm doing good. You wanna chat? I'm down. Wanna join A&G community? That's a cool ass item. I'm not gonna lie. It just looks awesome. And the shock, that's a fun little effect. You get to be, you know, taser faced from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Just, you know, actually cool. Not super lame, like actually taser face. Let me join up on my ANG community. I'm disappointed I can't dump a blockchain on the ground. I feel like you should be able to do that if you start to do it and then it asks you to confirm it. And then it just treats it as though you donated it. Be like, I don't want this shit. Poof. Be gone. Be gone, blockchain. Oh, god damn. Yeah, Hero, you should know where to, yeah. If you want to chat, I'm in there, baby. Oh, looky, big boy, big boy. So my parents, I don't know how many months ago, 3 months ago, maybe 4, got another dog. And me and my wife warned them. They were like, you're getting a puppy. Like, I don't think you're up to the task personally. And they were like, it'll be fine. We've raised tons of dogs. And it's like, okay. Okay. And my mom called me this evening and she was like, he's out of control. He's just wild. Like, yeah, he's a fucking puppy. And my wife is yelling over the phone, we'll take him. We'll take him. And it's just like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, yeah, we will. But at the same time, we don't need a 4th dog. we already have 2 young dogs and 1 slightly older dog. Like it's a decent balance. Don't need more in our pack. But I don't think they're gonna last. I think that dog is gonna end up over here at some point. And I don't know how I feel about it. Just another mouth to feed. And train. And walk. Every day.
My man. How
What's
are you?
up, my man? I'm doing good. How you doing?
Doing great, man. Just doing good. Just doing this event and grinding as much hard as anyone else. I hope everyone in the chat's doing well. You guys all had a great weekend as well.
Grinding the new update, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's insane because like I'm not sure if you know, but like that for you to how do I say this? Participate, you have to get a lot of shattered gems either through blockchain through the gem disintegrator.
Sure.
Disaggregator, excuse me.
Yeah, it should be called the disintegrator, in my opinion. The disaggregator is like, I feel like I'm saying it wrong half the time, and it's just like, all right, whatever. You know, the gem thing.
Yeah, just call it the gem disposer. That's another
right?
thing
Yeah,
that's really nice.
it's like a garbage disposal for some blockchains, and gems come out.
Yeah, so you could take 10 of those shattered gems and turn them in for what you call it.
Yeah, I've used one. They're
beacon.
fucking fun.
Yeah, they're great. I was able to get my very first Astro Shard today, honestly, which I was shocked.
Oh, I got one. I was able to do one that did the 100%.
Ooh, the beacon, the profound
Yeah.
one.
The first night. But I also, like, someone suggested, what if you just carried one of those into Nightmare? I was like, you could run around like a madman. You got all those buffs. It's like,
You could.
sign me up.
You could definitely do that and set a new record, honestly, in
Right?
Echoes of Times if you wanted to.
Oh, I
but
didn't even think about Echoes.
you could, but honestly, I would feel like it's just a bit much, honestly. Like you could do it, honestly. You really could,
I
but
feel like running around like the fastest man in Talmud back in the day.
yeah, I remember that video.
It's like,
Good times.
it was fun. Unnecessary, for sure, but fun.
Yeah, I remember those are the good old days. Oh man, I was just kind of chiming in when I was listening to you were talking about that whole pizza-related situation. I was
Oh,
like,
right?
that's crazy.
I'm just like, I don't understand. What are you talking about? You're like, I am almost like, I'm on the cusp of 40. Like, in a few years, I'll be 40. And
Wow.
it's like, this lady was significantly older than me. And it's like, you don't know how a ticket in a line works? You're going to have to ask that multiple times? And then you're going to get all huffing and puffing? It's like, can you go to the hottest spot in LA and just get a table? No, you cannot. So why would you think the most popular place that also, like I said, that's why I prefaced it with Dave Portnoy came and was like, this is the best pizza in Michigan. So, you know, millions of people watch that guy. There was today while we were going there was this group and this guy comes in and he's like, are you guys okay with filming? And would Freddie, who's like the owner, it's like Freddie the Pizza Man is what the place is called. And they were like, would he be willing to do an interview? And the lady was like, Freddie cannot do an interview right now, but you are always welcome to film. And so they, you know, were outside doing like some type of intro and stuff while I was sitting inside waiting for my ticket to be like called. And eventually, like, they were in there again, and I was like, what are you guys filming for? And one of the guys is like, it's for his bullshit real estate website. And the guy's like, yeah, that's kind of true. And he like looks at me and he's like, it's bullshit. Like, and just walks out. And I was like, oh, all right. Okay. It's like, I guess my boys would probably throw me under the bus too if I was doing something like that, but they didn't actually care about.
Oh, those are some good friends.
Oh yeah, you know. all in jest.
Oh, man. That's
But
funny.
we had another one when Callie was in the hospital, and I was coming to pick her up after she got like put under for a procedure. So like I had to, like pick her up and stuff, and she was like, I want Burger King on the way back. And I was like, all right, we'll get you whatever you want. You want Burger King, you can get Burger King. You're all hopped up on anesthesia. Like, we'll get you whatever you want. And we went there, and some lady was, when we pulled up, some lady was in the middle of just a screaming match against just herself. Like, the person on the, like, because we could obviously hear the person on the order thing, through the drive-through, the speaker.
Right.
And he's like, ma'am, like, I'm trying to tell you, like, we don't have it. She's like, if you fucking let me talk. If you let me talk, you piece of shit. And it was like, oh my God, it's Burger King, lady.
What?
That I would be like, I need to yell at this worker.
What the heck?
Getting all worked up. Like, I'm sorry, they didn't have your, like, spicy chicken fries or whatever the fuck you wanted. But, like, take it easy, okay? Like, you don't need to say the F-bomb. And then she told him, fuck you and go to hell, and sped off. And it sounded like her car was about to blow up. Because I don't think her car was used to the gas being hit that hard.
God damn, she really wanted a Whopper that badly, I guess.
Apparently, dude. Like, give me a fucking Junior Whopper with cheese. Like, calm down, okay?
Probably PMSing or something. Was
It's
it like an older
Burger
woman or
King.
was it like a young woman?
It was an older woman, for sure.
Ah, okay.
But it was
Definitely not
still,
then.
like, you're throwing off young girl Waffle House energy. Like,
No, really.
are you gonna like
incredible.
fight this person? They're a drive-through worker. You're mad at the king, not them, okay? So, write a strongly worded letter or something. But also, there's not a single food establishment in the world that has a drive-through that's ever worth getting that upset about.
Exactly.
Ever.
I think that
Bromigo.
That's just one of those things that's just insane to just kind of like get worked up over something that isn't going your way, and it's just I
It's like
despise
I
this kind of
get like
people.
being frustrated and whatnot. And I understand people are people. They're gonna get boisterous about random things for some reason. I don't think it was the fact that they didn't have their chicken fries or whatever the fuck the issue was. I think something else happened that day. But the fact that this is the place you blow up, I'm not gonna lie. I'm also here for it because I got to be a spectator of it. Like, that's always entertaining, watching someone blow up. But I went up, like, when we ordered, like, we got to the window, and I was like, so what was that about? It's like, I'm definitely going to ask, because that's the type of person I am, I suppose. But I was like, yeah, like, what happened? And the guy's like, I don't know. Like, she just got really mad. Like, I just, between me and you, I sent her ass to Culver's. And I was like, I respect it. I would have sent her ass to Wendy's. Culver's isn't that bad. Like, Wendy's is... I would have sent her to Arby's, actually. No one likes Arby's.
Arby's is one of the worst burgers ever.
Arby's sucks, but somehow it's
Yeah.
still in business.
I don't know. They must be working some other magic to stay in business.
I think that they're like, have you ever seen this is a conspiracy theory that I prescribe to because I looked it up and I was like, none of this makes sense. Look up how many mattress warehouses are in your city. And most cities have a abundant amount of mattress warehouses. And it's like, how many fucking people are buying mattresses on a day-to-day basis? How does it, like, in our city alone, like, or in Detroit, there's like 40-something of them. And it's like, there's no reason for that whatsoever. Considering half of the mattresses, I believe, are bought online now. So who's buying these mattresses? No one's buying them. It's a laundering front. I don't know who's laundering money, but they're laundering money through Mattress Warehouse. It was like, what was that one where you could buy shell was like Wayfair. You could buy like a closet or like a boudoir or a wa or whatever the hell they're called, like a physical closet that's a piece of furniture, not like a closet that's a slight room. And it would be like they'd be named Michelle, Rachel, Yanni and stuff, and they cost $15,000. And it was just a normal shelf, and it was like people are like, "Oh, Wayfair's selling, sex slaves."
Illegal stuff. Yeah, they're doing something.
They're doing something sketchy. Like, what does this mean? Like, yeah, why do they all have literal names, not product names? And there's one of one. 15th Mr. Snow is here.
Sounds like some Breaking Bad stuff that they're doing in there.
It sounds a little sketchy, okay, but Breaking Bad at least had a car wash.
That's true. They were trying to be civilized.
Trying to. Oh, wait a minute. Before I start this one, let's come back here. Let's move you here. Cloudbot, where you at?
By the way, Spiz, I did drop a video about like a lot of multiverse items, and
did you?
You should definitely check it out when you get a chance.
Will you send me the link on Discord? I'll post it.
Yeah, sure. I'll send it to you now if you want.
Yeah, no, let's do it right now.
All right, I'll post.
I'll save that, and then I'll post it on Twitter. And my buddy was like, "You need to start doing ANG community posts," and I was like, "I don't feel like anybody cares," but I'll try. Like, yes, sure, I can add that to the posting roster of things. But Engine's in the house.
Hey, Engine, what's going on, man?
Let's go, baby.
Go, Engine.
People care. I mean, I know they care about like links and cool shit and videos and stuff like that. I mean, like, he was like, you just start posting like random thought, like when you find the lady at the pizza place, you should have pulled your phone out. And like, I was like, hey, I'm not recording. If that's what you're about to say, I'm not recording anybody. That's a nightmare. It's like, no, just post this stuff. Right? Bromigo, community posts? I barely care about Discord to begin with. Yeah. It's like, I already got enough notifications going on. There's like 3 a day. All right, here we go.
There we go.
Let's pause that. Oh, this is a good one. A 7-minute. 8-minute.
Yeah. I saved the best for last. When you definitely watch it, you should definitely... We have some time, obviously.
No, I'll watch it when I'm doing my YouTube crap after streaming. Also, I gotta update my reel. There's like 3 things that I wanted to swap out. I didn't have time before I was streaming. I was rendering the thumbnail at 9 o'clock specifically. Like,
at night or in the morning?
At night, like the minute I started. It's like, I didn't know what I was gonna do today. I wanted to do Freedom Friday, but my divers were not around, and I have not run into it since the first time I ran into it, but I cannot have the people that I ran into the first time were dropping N-bombs and
Damn,
like I just can't have it. Like hard ER N-bombs. Like,
Jesus. Not even like the
not
GA
fun.
at the end
Not like some people are having a good time. Like some people are allowed to say. No one's allowed to say any of that. And they were dropping the like, stop playing like and just be like, I can't risk this. I already got one major strike on my channel. Like, I can't have multiple. All right.
Oh jeez. Oh, that's why you gotta be easy, man. That's why. Like, look, you could curse, but just Jesus, that's just a bit much.
Yeah, there's a difference, right? Like a little bit of a difference.
I'm
all about like foul language, but there are certain topics and there are certain words I'm not broaching. I'm all about free speech. You can say them all you want, but I don't have to support them at all.
Exactly.
I'm not okay with that one. My one of my old roommates was a black guy, and like I love that guy to death. Me and Aaron were living together for like 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
And I had a jet black cat at the time, and that's what he called the cat. And he would try to encourage me to call the cat that, and I'd be like, I can't do that. Like, I know you don't actually care, but I can't do that. Like, it cannot turn into a normal thing. Not at all. We don't do that. It's like, it's fine, man. It's just us. And I was like, shut up. It's just us. Yeah. Okay.
Sure. It has a hidden camera somewhere.
Right. Yeah. No. Exactly. Like. It's like, it's fine, dude. It's just us. I'm giving you the pass. Like, I don't care. We're not doing that. No, thank you. I will not partake in that buffet.
Yeah, it's too early to get canceled, man. It's too early for that.
It's just there's too much heat. I can't handle the smoke, man. Can't handle it.
Let's see.
Yeah, what else is going on over there?
I was gonna say, what's his name? Nick Nightshade. What do you think about his collab with Lost Relics?
Nick Nightshade?
Yes.
The music?
Yes.
I think it's cool. Like that. I think I barely listen to it. Like, to be fair. Like, if I like older music for the most part. Like, I don't dislike new music, but it's like if I'm like a peepaw in real life, where it'll be, if I want to jam, I'll be like twisting the night away. It's like, it'll get me moving. But I do think it's cool that there's some collaboration and stuff. Like, I also feel like by introducing some more people like that, or contributors, there's forced marketing that comes with that, which I'm all about. Like, any type of promotion is good promotion. But yeah, I haven't listened fully to give it a fair shake, I would say.
All right. I definitely recommend at least listen to the Lost Relics soundtrack one that's in Talmouth. It's pretty good, actually. I listened to the original one online on YouTube, which is actually, it's a very nice song. It's nothing like insane. It's like a kind of like a bar song, but like in the old medieval times, kind of like.
Sure. Okay.
So it's kind of, I feel like it's kind of up your alley, I guess. But if it's not, it's okay. But I definitely want to like I'm just surprised that was a thing, because it's like, that means, like you said, marketing. That means
I was very surprised by that.
Like, then you can have like other collabs that could happen in the future from maybe Web 2 gaming, maybe in the future, if they're willing to do that, which is pretty cool to consider. You know how this game is, I think, how many years old now? It's like 5 or 6. Somebody double check me on that.
But like, I don't know the full math on that. I know it's over 5.
Yeah, I agree.
It might not be 6, but you know, if it's over 5 and it's past 180 days of 5, it's 6. You know, like, we're not 12 years old. I'm 12 and a half now. It's like,
well, I'm 10. What you talking about?
Yeah, 10. Oh, sorry. My bad. Someone get this guy a juice box.
Yep. Need my juicy juice, you know, from that commercial.
There you go.
Marker.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Those are good old PBS days.
PBS is still going on, right?
I'm pretty sure it is, but it's not how you once was back in the day.
I mean, there's no streaming service hosting PBS, so I don't know who's watching it anymore, but...
You know what was the craziest story, since you mentioned streaming? Did you hear about the silliest streaming service that they're trying to promote? And I'm pretty sure it might bomb. and it's the restaurant Chick-fil-A.
Wait a minute. Chick-fil-A had a streaming service?
No, they want to start one.
What are we supposed to do on this streaming? Like eat chicken? Is that what it is?
I would imagine that they would try to, like, in my mind, they would probably do what most other streaming services do. They would try to, like, buy another, let's say buy a series of a cartoon that, you know, you have to watch, and after you're probably done watching it, you're probably in a mood to be like, I want some chicken. Some Chick-fil-A, you know?
Chick-fil-A is delicious, even with its hate.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm sorry, but I've been given the pass by multiple gay friends that they're like, we don't stand for what they do, but that's some damn good chicken. And it's like, all right, it is. And yeah, I don't need to do that. What did you think? Did you hear about? It is a few weeks old at this point. Roaring Kitten.
Roaring Kitten? What happened?
Showing back up. And he posted his portfolio again. And he's got like $100 million in GameStop stock.
Okay.
Now, and it was like he was gone for a long time, and all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, I was like, "What up? I'm gonna do a video. Here's my portfolio again." And it was like, are you trying to get this run going again? Because the horses don't usually run twice when they, do that type of a run.
Exactly.
But I was like, this fucker never sold,
That's crazy.
and it's accumulated that much, or he's accumulated that much. It's a lot of money. If I was his wife, I would be like, will you shut the fuck up and just sell this money so we can just live our lives after? Like, that's unlimited money. That's more than enough money that anyone ever needs in one lifetime.
Oh, he has like ultra diamond hands. That's crazy.
It's ridiculous. Mr. Snow. Or no, Bromigo says, if I was looking for a one-way interaction, I would just try to sleep with my wife. That's a tough break, my man. But I hear you. No, I'm just kidding. Mr. Snow, how do you give back stuffs to the pool? Isn't there a person you talk to?
That is a good question. I don't know.
How do you give stuff back to the pool?
I'll ask in the in-game chat.
Let's figure this out. Collectibles. Let's
How
pick
do
something
you
to give back in the pool. I'm going to be really respectful, and I'm going to give back the item that I was getting ready to throw on the ground to see if it did the same thing. NPC turn-ins? Where?
Not sure if you can.
What
Alright.
NPC turn-in? Maybe the general store person? The one who gives you all the buffs?
Ah, okay. So Sous Chef says you can donate once a month, but you have to speak to Argus to activate on your account.
Oh. Okay.
Thank you, kind sir. See, I forgot to spell sir.
That's
There we
okay.
go.
We're just
I
going
assumed his
bilingual.
gender. There you go. Si, senor.
I assumed his gender. I think that's okay.
Yeah.
At least on this channel, it's fine. As long as if it's wrong, you just apologize, you're fine. I did that. I haven't gone back to the card shop because I've been afraid to. Because
Oh, really?
I misgendered someone. I just a knee-jerk thing. I'll say thank you, sir, when I'm done like purchasing something, and there's no non-controversial way to say it. It was a sir, but it wasn't a sir, and
Exactly. Yeah.
And
Don't worry about it.
yeah, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I did not mean that, and I practically ran out of that place, and I have not been back in at least
Like
2
forever.
months. It's like, I'm sorry. That's like the yes sir, yes ma'am is no matter who I'm talking to.
Yeah, me too, man. If it slips, it slips. That's all.
It's just not out of a place of hate, so I don't feel bad necessarily, but I'm also like, please don't remember me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, let's just let that slide, baby, right? Like, it's okay.
Let me not live rent free in your mind. Let me
Yeah.
just be gone forever.
Please, just believe that I was being genuine. Because I was. Genuinely was sorry. But I do not want to be a part of a conversation about it.
All right. So that's interesting that you have to speak to Cliff about donating, which I think is pretty cool, actually. I mean, to save him time, I think maybe he could make an NPC that...
I was thinking that you should probably make an NPC, because if enough people decide they want to donate, like, a couple items, this can turn into a nightmare real quick for him.
Yeah. That's
Not
what
in
I'm-
the, like, sense of just that he has to individually activate people. It's like, I don't know if you remember, like, when giveaways were first being conceived, and they, like, I was kind of testing stuff with Cliff, and they were using ANG to figure out a system that worked, and it was just like, he eventually was like, we'll eventually move to an internal one. I don't know if that ever, maybe that was the give back system, but it turned into a petition that Dr. Luke could approve for the most part, if I'm not mistaken.
I see.
And before it was, Cliff had to deal with it entirely, and it's like, Cliff, I'm sure you got more pressing matters to deal with. But Cliff is the man of the people.
He really is.
So, this was funny. On Tuesday, when I was streaming, I was bitching about how many times that we get fungus and mushrooms
Right.
on the Wheel of Wonder. And I got, like, a random message at, like, 3 a.m. It was like, you're a fungus. And it's just like, I know what he's talking about. Like,
What the...
well, me and Cliff, we've talked for a long time. So yeah, it was like I knew exactly what he was talking about immediately. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the Wheel of Fungus?
Oh my god.
It's like, yeah. Like, you're a fungus. It's like, yeah, all right, that's fine.
Nothing wrong. There's no reason to be shrewd about it.
Oh, right, yeah, no. It's like, I am who I am, green eggs and ham.
Oh man, that's a classic book.
So what's your weekend plans?
Spend time with my brother and the missus.
Your brother? Is your brother normally in town?
Yeah, he's normally in town for the most part.
What do you guys like to do?
Well, yeah, I guess I could drop it now. Well, remember I was telling you I was into that, card game, Arcana?
Yeah.
So I stopped playing it only because of the fact that, like, it was getting, let's just say,
Costly?
not only costly, but also it was kind of like the developers themselves, they don't know what they're doing in terms of, like, nerfing a card, and let's just say they're just wasting money, and I just know it's a bad sign that it's like, all right, they don't know what the hell they're doing when they're making brand new cards with too powerful effects.
Okay.
And there's no, ban list.
Magic does a lot of stuff like with that. Codrut! And so what, you've slowed down on that?
Yeah, so for the most part, I was able to make some of my money back, which is good. And then we just, for now, just watch, movies. Well, we've actually been watching the series, The Boys. We're up to season 3, actually.
Have you not watched The Boys? Have you not watched or read The Boys?
I've watched The Boys. I haven't read the book, which I know was a
Like,
book first.
you've already finished all the way up to current, or you're watching The Boys?
Yeah, I am watching The Boys. We're up to season 3. We're trying to get to season 4.
Dude, it's so fucking good.
I know, it's crazy.
I
Already
love
as
it.
is.
The book is 10 times more offensive and crazier. Or the graphic novels. And there's that website that gives you access to them, but you don't actually have to fully pay for it. Like, you can pay $1. It's all donating to, like... It's like they got the rights from the initial distributors, and it's like you can donate X amount of dollars that will go towards charities, and they'll give you... Like, you can donate $1 or $500, and they'll give you access to the entire comic book collection.
Really?
Yeah. I've got it bookmarked. I'll have to look up what it is. I donated a fair price.
Dude, if I can get the whole thing and read it, that would be good to do.
It's a wild, wild read. It's like Deadpool is PG compared to
The Boys.
The Boys. Like,
Yikes.
Herogasm is 5,000 times worse, and you've gone through Herogasm now. Like the superheroes sex party that they have, that episode.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, it's like, that's super tame compared to the comic.
Really? That's
Yeah.
that's insane. I thought what they showed on that season, that whole orgy party was like high.
It was
I thought that was
wild.
like crazy wild, but
It's
yeah,
wild,
nothing.
but yeah, no, it is nothing compared to what goes on. There's a lot more horribleness that happens that is too horrible for TV, I guess. We have a couple people doing knowledge over here. Black Menace Mafia, like, you can turn in the items to craft the whiskey bottle, so that's a way of donating. That's true. Crazy Fro, I do that too. I'm not allowed outside anymore. I think that was one of our inappropriate comments, but I get it. I'm barely allowed outside. I don't think anybody in the chat's allowed within 200 feet of a school. Bromigo says, my coworkers thought for sure I would do jail time for misgendering someone when I went to California for training.
Wow.
California is a special place, and it's
It
a
really
special
is.
place that I do not want to spend a prolonged period of time in. It's fun to vacation to, but if you need to go 4 miles down the road, it's going to take you 4 hours to get down the road. It's quicker to walk everywhere, but no one walks because it's LA. Cod Run is in the house. Mr. Snow says, yes, an NPC is a great idea. I think that one's the way to go, because you're actively bringing blockchains to it. There's no mistake factor. Undefined vibe, power creep. I don't fully grasp it, but I think I'm here for it. Iustin, what's going on? Robert, let's go! And Hitman's in the house. Herogasm, the island. It feels a lot more like Epstein's Island than in the book than it does anywhere else. But apparently everybody's a willing participant. I'm not sure special is the right word. Well,
Right.
you know, we win some, we lose some, right?
Very good.
What's that? I saw. Do you like the Alien movies?
I'll answer that question in a second. Undefined Vibe says power creep refers to cards getting stronger in TCGs to drive sales. Ah, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
It's the same thing with Magic the Gathering too, though. It's like, I played Magic the Gathering when I was young in the 90s, when I could buy, like, you know, like Ice Age, I think, was like the newest set that was coming out. Like, you could still buy Alpha, Beta, Second Edition, Arabian Nights, all those things. And that was like, a powerful card was a 4-mana 4/4 with, like, if it had flying, it was like, I don't know if that's fair. And now it's like 2 mana, 6/6, trample, flying, death touch. It's like, okay. Like, take it easy.
Mm-hmm.
Power creep equals my color. Buy it. I bet it is. Like, you have like a $500 deck. I'm gonna make a $3 deck.
A $3 deck?
A $3 deck. $3 dick. And I'm gonna fucking beat you. We'll go mano-y-mano with those dicks.
Interesting.
What did you hear?
I heard decks.
Exactly. Thank you. Okay, see? Someone signed off on it. What are we... Hold on, wait.
All right. So, we were gonna talk about aliens, and I heard they made the new one. I think it's called Romulus. I think.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, and I've heard people were saying it's in the like mixed. I think.
Oh, I'm not mixed at all. That thing is a beautiful homage to the original Alien that was a horror movie. Because it's like Aliens still has horror elements, but it's an action movie.
Mm-hmm.
Alien is a movie about claustrophobia and truckers in space.
Right. I do remember that the first one was more suspenseful.
It's much more like you're going to die, and we're going to continue to throw these people into smaller and smaller environments as the movie goes on. It's like the captain being like, I'll flush him out of the fucking ventilation tubes. And he's crawling around with a flamethrower, and it's like, grow up, bitch. Like, you know you're going to die.
Pretty
Like,
much.
that's a horrible decision. But I thought it was amazing. Like, the same sounds used from the first one, the same tech. Like, you know, like the movie Prometheus came out. Prometheus is supposed to be a prequel, or pseudo prequel to Alien.
Right.
They have like Tony Stark HUDs like popping up where it's like augmented reality screens that they're dealing with. And it's like, so what happened? Because in 300 years, the technology turned to analog screens and keyboards.
Mm-hmm.
And they brought all of that back. It seemed like it was a glorious love letter to the original one of it. And in the it's not spoiling anything because it's in the trailer. Alien blood in 0 gravity, and you are floating. It's like alien blood burns through your bones like butter.
You're right. It should.
And you now have a situation where there's alien blood floating around a room, and you have no control over yourself anymore because it's 0 gravity, and you're just floating towards doom. It's like, I never thought about it. I was like, that's fucking terrifying.
That is.
But I thought it was phenomenal. And the droid, the guy that plays the android, is the star. By far. He may not be the actual star, but he stole the goddamn show, in my opinion. Because he plays like 3 characters. I do have to say, I did not like... There was a CGI... redo of an actor that's dead that was from the other ones. I understand that his family signed off on it and was like, he would have loved that, so we're gonna say yes. Like, to his imaging being used. But they never quite work, so they kind of enter into the uncanny valley. Where it's like, it looks like a person, but I don't trust that motherfucker at all. Like, there's something off about that thing. And I don't know if that's a human.
Could be not.
So it's kind of like what? If anyone ever saw Rogue One, the Star Wars movie, and Grand Moff Tarkin from the original Star Wars that is no longer with us, reprised his character even though he was dead. He looks a little off. He looks a little sketchy. I mean, Tarkin's character is supposed to be sketchy, but at the same time, you get what I'm talking about.
Of course.
The Uncanny Valley.
It just reminds me of what was it? I think it was the second or third season of The Mandalorian when they showed Luke.
Yes.
And
exactly.
his CG was abysmal.
It's
It
like
was
I
abysmal.
don't think it was abysmal. I think that it's entering into a realm that we are not ready to cross. And so it didn't matter how good it looked. We all knew that that was not really Mark Hamill. And so
Yeah.
it's like you get this point of it's like something I don't like about that. I don't like it.
True.
And I'm pretty sure that's like the definition of the Uncanny Valley.
It really is.
It's like you can't quite put your finger on it, but something ain't right. Definitely ain't right. And I fear for the day that it does turn right, because then it's going to be like, do we need actors?
Ooh.
Right? Be like, put Leonardo DiCaprio in everything. He don't even got to show up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure AI is gonna get to that point where it's gonna be impossible to detect.
You get scanned up, and then you're done. Thank you for coming in, Hiddenhiro. Here's your check. And then it'd be like, I didn't do that action. See, I mean, I look badass, but I didn't do that.
Exactly.
That was, I think the most offensive version of that I've ever seen was The Irishman.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yes. I remember seeing
the
that movie,
beginning of that movie, when we meet Robert De Niro,
You're right.
he is younger than I am right now. And that's supposed to be like, that. You motherfuckers looked at that and were like, print it, baby. It looks glorious.
They didn't care.
Clearly, he looks like he's 35 years old. Like, he looks like he's 73 instead of 79. That's how old he looks. That's insulting. Like, you think that's what I look like?
Mother effer, you better fix that crap.
Like, come on. Then there was the other scene that I could never get over where his daughter is disrespected in the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
And he shows up to go,
Handle business.
Yeah, handle business.
I remember that scene, yeah.
And they didn't use a stunt double, even though it wasn't close. Like, you couldn't see Robert De Niro's face. And so you have, like, an 80-year-old geriatric person fucking sitting here trying to throw a full kick, and he can barely move his knees. And it just looked like... And the other guy's selling it. Like, where he's getting, like, tapped on the shoulder. And he's like, writhing in pain. And it's like, I don't even think that would hit my niece or hurt my niece or nephew. You should probably have gotten a stunt double to like fully kick this man.
Pretty much.
But no, we can do it in post. Gross.
Post edit. Yep.
I mean, that's also another one. Alien Romulus does not use post credit or uses everything they could do in practical effects. They do in practical effects. Which is like, that's the way to go. Undefined Vibe, I saw the new Bird or whatever in MTG and glad I opted not to start drinking the Kool-Aid again. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. They just get more and more powerful. Every single iteration. And I got thousands and thousands of cards. I'm almost up to 12,000 cards, and I can't keep up anymore. It's like, you gotta buy like 5 boxes of every single set that come out every 3 weeks to keep up with this crap. It's like, no thank you.
Well,
What?
just be sure you got a vendor to sell that stuff, man.
There's a bunch of card conventions that come to Detroit and Ohio that are pretty reputable, and so I was gonna wait. Maybe in 2026 or 2027, I'll go to a card show and I'll purge.
Yeah.
Keep the ones I like, but I also, it's like, my Lord of the Rings ones are all starting to just gain in value, not really lose in value anymore. So it's like, I'm gonna sit on them for a while. But that was always the plan.
Of course.
And I make a little bit of money off of ad sales because I'll open them on stream. No, we need to go do... Where's this damn thing I need to do?
I was just happy that earlier I got a shell, a brim shell from BC, so they'll able to turn it in for some shattered gems.
There we go.
Getting some good stuff tonight.
Are you gonna make an actual run at...
For the astral shard, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to leave at least 12 in the tank only because I have 20 only right now.
Sure.
The reason why I always want to leave at least 12 because, you know, sometimes, like what happened to me actually this past week when I was doing Echoes of Time, I dropped the ball and I died. and I had the prestige armor on.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I had to, you know, learn from my mistake because I was trying to do a insane build to try to get a faster time, but it didn't work out the way how I planned it, and that's why I was like, all right, I told myself, Hero, if you're gonna goof like that, at least have some spare gems so you can make one more just in case if something happens like that. So
I feel you.
yeah, that's pretty much what it's been up to. Oh, we got a question from Blockchain
for you.
Mafia. The hidden hero is the prime mythical chest showing up in your stash. Yes, it is. It should be there. Honestly, I showed it in the video actually that I made today.
None of mine are showing right now, but
I have. Well, surprisingly, don't know. It should just be one. I don't know. Well, it's just one I see, but I don't know because you know sometimes when you have one in the wallet, then it hasn't fully been transferred. There's this old glitch where it used to be it shows up as two.
I don't know if that ever happened to me. Or
well,
if it did, I don't remember it.
I see. Well, I still have it here, so it's showing up. I haven't opened it yet because again, I'd rather wait. You know, I don't want to like not follow instructions and then all of a sudden, hey, how come it's not working? Did you wear on the 28th? No. Well, there you go. you want to
send them back. You're the 28th. Be like, that's not helpful to anybody. And be like, well, that was my response. No,
Pretty much.
I'm with you on that. I was told to check. This is the first time I've played since Tuesday.
Oh, right. Did you then? Oh, actually, shoot. Actually, I gotta send you the. It's in the video. There's a QR code you can scan. Actually, Spiz. So if it's not showing up, you should scan that QR code and should be able to show up on your stash afterwards. I think.
All right. We'll definitely pop that in, and I'll post that link here another time. Here. At the very end, QR code, get yourself a free chest.
Yep.
That you can get your hands all over at the 28th. But it's a little temptress till then. You're not going to be able to fucking touch it. No touch.
Pretty much, because again, this says contact support if you're having issues. Well, yeah, I'm being real.
You are the contact support for this right now.
I meant Argus, obviously.
I don't even know who that is.
I guess somebody knows who Argus is. I guess he's a.
I've heard he had something to do with Lost Relics. That's about it.
Yeah, it's not he didn't make the game, you know.
No, definitely. That's not that guy. That's Cliff. That's not Argus.
You know what's funny? I thought when I first saw his name, again, no disrespect to Cliff. I thought it was an N instead of an R, so I thought Angus.
Angus.
Like an Angus burger.
It sounds So much. I was looking for why now. Yeah, Angus burger. Like this guy must love burgers, man.
That's what I thought too.
He's fucking. I mean, he's getting it, man. Like he's
Yeah.
talkative. He engages. Somehow he got a red name, but it's probably because he's done it like super rare. Like, his clearly loves burgers.
I imagine.
Yeah.
And he always gets the Angus too, so it
Gets
makes
the
sense.
Angus beef rare. That's why he's red. I'm pretty sure that is where he got it from.
I'm. That would be funny.
I'll
yes,
double
that
check
is
with him,
true.
okay? But we're just gonna say officially here, that is where he got his name.
All right.
I can't wait to hear back from Cliff. So will you
And
shut
then I
the fuck
checked-
up
and then
with
I-
your stuff? I can't.
And then I
can't,
checked
man.
the account. It's like, oh, you're banned. What? Is it because
Yeah.
I made a terrible Angus joke?
Be like, I heard it from him, dude. Like, I have nothing to do with this.
OMG. But yeah, but in all seriousness, everybody, if you're having issues, by all means, he should be able to resolve it. That's all.
There, I would
Oh,
also say, for his sake, I would hit up Dr. Loot before him every single time.
Yeah.
Because Dr. Loot, that boy gets it going, man. He's the mechanic.
Yeah, he does. He'd be
He'll
doing work.
fix that shit. But yeah, and Angus Beef is busy. He's grilling up burgers left and right, okay? He makes Lost Relics as a hobby. God, I hope he messages me. I'm not beef. Are you? Because I've never met you before. You might be beef. Prove it.
He could be. It's a talking beef. Talking burger.
True. I guess I have had him on camera once. But that could have been like, a deep fake. He
OMG.
could be Angus beef.
It could be.
I think I'm gonna spread that rumor.
OMG, don't.
I'll be like, I heard from good sources. I'm not gonna expose them. It was Hiddenhiro. That
You like Angus burgers.
yeah, that he likes Angus burgers, and that's why his name is Angus Beef.
OMG.
He dropped beef to, you got to chameleon your way through this life, so.
At this rate, you'll be starting beef, man.
That just adds fuel to the fire, man. I don't know
It
if that
really
would work.
does.
That's just too good.
Sizzle, man.
Just let it sizzle. It's a medium rare beef, okay? God damn.
Cliff Crawley for president. El Presidente. That would be nice.
He's got my vote. I don't know where my vote's going. Whole lot of garbage left and right.
Word. Let's not. Oh, let's not. I don't think you want to dance around that topic.
I mean,
Listen,
I'm
you just
fully
said.
comfortable doing that, but I know it makes a lot of people uncomfortable talking about that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm
so
just
let's
like, you
not-
know what? I'm gonna do what I do. You do what you do, and I think nothing's gonna fucking change.
Exactly. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
But I do not like the idea that it's like you're not allowed to talk about any of that. And it's like I understand that it, people take this shit really seriously, but they all suck, all of them, every single one of them. That's all I'll say about it, I guess.
That is true. Everyone has their issues with. Oh damn! Holy shit! Sorry. Brimshell just dropped for me another one. That's crazy. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do a run tonight.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Remember, this is a effing family show, man.
This is a motherfucking family show. How goddamn dare you?
It's always so funny. Let's see.
I think it's
Free
fucked up.
Romigos.
I got a. Did you miss an update or something? You did. Ooh, I got a Guardian's chest.
Oh, really? Good stuff.
I'll take that. I hear that. Fill it up again.
Maybe that could be
I think it's a Void Ripper,
a shard, maybe.
but I'm gonna sell it. No, I'm not gonna sell it, but I don't think I have any more keys. Oh, I have 2 chests right now. Do you have any keys? I didn't realize 2 chests were burning a hole in my pocket.
Man, if you need some keys, let me know, man. I put up one on offer for you, man. Dirt cheap.
I might be here for that, man. Let's see. Keys. Oh, I am out of keys. What do we got over here before you? Don't put anything up, though. I'm going to do a couple more runs to try to get this silver done.
Oh, your bounty?
Yeah, I finally got a silver. I was talking so much shit about never finding a gold, and then I found one the other week, or last week. But I haven't had a chance to even start it because it was like I had to do, like, I don't know, 20 inverdens from the Echoes of Time, and it was just like, that sounds kind of lame. I have a hard time doing doing those because it's just, I could get so much more EXP ignoring this bounty.
True. You could.
And
I
never get anything from him.
Argantus brings up a good point. Do you have any Ingus?
I do.
Signias?
I have a shitload of them.
Well, you can turn in 2 for Frostfall in the Frostfall Siege area, so you can save some money then.
Oh, perfect. For some reason, I thought you could break those down in the gem agitator or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, agitator. The garbage disposal.
I think it should just be called a gem destroyer or something. That'd be the easiest way to put it.
I think that would be the easy. It would make sense.
Gem destroyer, yeah, GD. We're gonna put it in the GD.
Gem destroyer. I'm with that. I sign off on that for sure.
Yeah, man. It's like I get it. Like some of the names, like again, like oh yeah, that name that was hilarious. I remember the whole before the event started. What was his name? The NPC Arcantor, no, Arcanar. That was his name. That's his name now. It was Arcanus before. I kid you not, that was the name, and I'm sitting there like, bro, what?
Oh, Captain Poop Shoot over here, like
exactly.
Yeah. Go make sure to talk to your anus.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. What did you just say? Like, yeah, no, you heard me right.
Exactly. That's why I couldn't help but like make a video about it. It was so funny. I just said, I'm just gonna make a quick skit about it, and it was so funny because I was like, bro.
Yeah, the aggregator. But the aggregator that seems a little much.
Mm.
Yeah. I believe in plain speak. Like I can have conversations with way too many syllables, but what are you gonna do? Doesn't seem like that's necessary. It always reminds me of like not that I'm saying Cliff has one, but the usage of confusing words to the general public feels a little silver spoony to me all the time. I'd rather have plain speak.
True, but it kind of gives a little charm to the game.
Oh, I mean, it definitely does. I mean, it's medieval, good morrow type of crap.
Yo, Mang's in the house.
My main man, Mang, baby. Cliff has been watching reality TV. They use it on the show Aussie Gold. What is Aussie Gold?
Never seen that show.
Paint me a word picture for that one.
Same here.
Is that like Yukon Gold people, but Aussie version? Make sure to throw the gold in the aggregator.
Oh, let me look up the show real quick. Aussie Gold is called.
That's what it sounds like. If it's not that, someone made a mistake.
Let's see.
Good luck on your run, Spiz and Hero. Thank you so much, Mang. Anything going on with you, my man?
Thank you so much, Mang. Likewise to you, brother.
You know you're my main man, Mang. It's been years we've been rolling together. Centuries, even.
Millenniums.
Probably. Past lives we were hanging out. Just chilling, man. Grinding away. The new update, have you found anything? Australian gold miners. Crushing up right. Yeah. So exactly what I thought it was. I bet he has been. I'm going to ask him.
That makes sense, yeah.
I'd be like, you know how much you love gold miners. I know that you know that I know how much you love them. Sorry, I'm killing someone, man.
Oh, I know your pain, Mang. Oh, I know your pain. He says,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. A few things here and there. Love how I sold my gems the day before the update. So FML. No, I agree.
Oh.
I turned in
Oh.
like 60 of that for Frostfall Siege keys. I didn't get
That's
squat
fucking
for that.
rough, man.
Yeah, I was so mad too. I was like, sometimes I think the best advice is just don't do nothing until update. Don't even play the game.
I feel like that is the best one because, like, I've said multiple times that I've sat there and spent hundreds and hundreds of resources pumping levels into mining, and then an update happens like less than a week later, and it's like, well, guess what, bitch? You could have gotten double, but you didn't wait, and it's just like, man, fuck. Like,
No, I agree.
Shit.
It's like one of the most bullcrap things that be happening. I'm like, yo, mother effer, man, what the hell?
Like, you know what? I'll be like, fuck this game for maybe 10 minutes. And then I'll be like, well, I'm going to fucking do a run, but I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, same here.
I'm not happy about this. Like, and it's like, yeah. I got no room to talk.
It's not like I needed to sell. It was just not thinking that they were going to be used for anything. Yeah, no, I agree. It's like, oh, yeah, the thing that you had, it's like worth like 10, not even 10, like 1,000% more than what you thought it was.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can't believe it's like about over like close to 9,000 or more just to get just one of these gems.
I think there's a conspiracy against us. Okay?
People got too much gold, and it's time for y'all to dump all that gold back.
Dump it. Okay? Or don't dump it. Just send it to me and Hero. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Mail it.
Definitely.
Extract it from the game, put it in an envelope, and mail it to us.
Yep.
And yes, I'm talking about the gold. You figure it out. Look it up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a YouTube video on there to explain that whole
Definitely.
process.
There's definitely at least one. If not, we'll make one. Wait for it. Okay? Just sit on pins and needles. You'll get it soon. Not skills. Why don't I always go to skills? Oh my god. I'm not doing that. I have those, what were they called? The champion? Or... what are the points that I can turn in for keys? Invictus.
Yes, Invictus Insignia.
Alright. Oh, I thought I had a bunch. I got 44.
He says, Mang says, hey, you know if you know.
If you know,
Yeah,
you know.
if you know, yeah. That's
Mang
how it
knows.
is.
I know. You know. We know.
Right. Everybody knows.
Bromigo, what's up with gems? I definitely regret opening 800 plus mysterious nests a week before the update when the Ruby Evanbrook heads started dropping again. Yeah, that's a lot of mysterious nests to get, because I would imagine if you opened 800 plus, I'm going to take a shot in the dark, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think you might have gotten 810 quail eggs.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying.
That is a possibility in the world. That is possible, but god damn. That's a bit rough.
I mean, it is rough. That's for goddamn sure. But I'm also saying that I've probably opened in the lifetime 125 mysterious eggs. And I've only gotten quail eggs from them.
Actually, that does remind me. Is there a ruby egg? How many is in circulation that's left? 90 is left. That's crazy.
That's insulting, is what that is. We're going to save these chests for the very end. I got 3 guardian chests, and I really just want to go back to doing mythic. So we're going to go back to doing that.
That update, one guy got like 4 rubies out of 150 mysterious nests.
Fuck
Damn,
off.
bro.
Is that real?
That's insane, man. That is insane, brother. Wow.
I wasn't even a part of it. I'm upset. I might break a plate later. We'll see.
Yep.
Might throw a cup on the ground and be like, oops. Not oops. Oops.
Karate chop it.
Oh yeah. Like stack them up like the bricks and just fucking pia through those fucking things. Yeah. All right, we're gonna find our first winner of the night. Let me put a little date in here, because you guys know how I prepare for all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Very professional.
I was just making sure it was all good. I wasn't entering it in. Don't worry about the keystrokes that you heard. All right, let's find our first winner. It is Crazy Fro.
Nice.
Big ups to you, Crazy Fro. Oh, there's a second winner. Engine wins some engine.
I can't believe it happened. Engine, one engine.
Engine.
It's rigged.
You better take it easy, man.
I don't like where this is going.
You're gonna have to pay me more to win. That's all I'm saying. All right, next one has started. Let's go do some more Zen, man. Just trying to get to that level 55 woodcutting. But I, for some reason, have a hard time doing maps that don't have all of them. Like, you know, you can get ones where it's like, we have 2, so you get twice as much EXP for those 2. Like, but what about the other ones? I gotta do Zen. I also don't like how Zen used to be like a deep, like, Sahara desert. There were like little, like, adobes and shit. And now I'm in arguably a light forest.
I kind of do miss that desert kind of vibe.
I do too. Do you remember? You know what I don't miss? Is the fucking grenade throwers.
Oh, no, they could stay extinct.
They can. You go wherever you went, okay? You don't come back. I don't know where they went. I guess they are in a couple of the maps still, but homie, don't play those. Well,
I don't play those.
I don't do those. No, thank you. What's everybody's favorite map currently? What's your favorite map currently?
Well, right now, what I'm doing right now, it's not my favorite, but Thurn right now, because I have to do this bounty. You gotta kill these demon weavers, I think they're called.
Oh, the blue ones?
No, it's the Soul Weaver, the red ones.
Oh, okay, all right. I was gonna say the blue ones are a goddamn nightmare. Mang does mount. Riley likes mount. Well, look at you guys, okay? Good for you. God damn it.
Of course, mount is amazing.
Mount is stressful too.
Oh hell yeah! I can imagine how stressful it is to do that.
I don't have any
die.
good items, so it's like, what am I supposed to do in there? Though I have to say, I would If I had a transcendent bow, I'd be like, gilded seraphim can fuck off.
Could take a hike.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm gonna put you in really important storage. Never to be seen again. It's super chill. Riley. You don't say that.
Just curious, would you actually ever sell your gilded seraphim if you did get a transcendent?
I'd consider it, but you'd have to give me like a Godfather offer, like
Goddamn.
you know, like one I can't refuse, because it's like, obviously, I still stand by mythics make 10 times more sense. They cost an eighth of what a transcendent costs, and you can use them in way more dungeons. Like mythic, you can use it in 4 dungeons across the entire, transcendent you can use in 4 dungeons across the entire game. You can use it in Descending Nightmare.
Bro, tonight is my night. What the frick? A 3rd Brim Shell? What the hell? I think I hacked the game finally.
I think you got the ANG RNG.
Yeah, ANG RNG activated officially. Yo, man, I gotta talk to you more, man.
It's like, no, I don't know if you should, because I haven't gotten shit.
Fizz like, get the frick out of here, man. Like, damn.
Damn it, dude. He's taking it.
Damn.
He knows, dude.
Frick. I exposed myself. Oh, well.
Riley, banned. No. Hero's too great to ever be banned. Unless somehow he hacks my account and tries to steal my my gilded.
Nah.
Then
I
we'll
wouldn't
be
even
done.
do this.
Then we'll be done. 3 transcendent maps in Talmouth, 1 in Inverden. Descending Nightmares and Siege. Yeah, but I don't treat Siege and Descending as dungeons, but you are right, the 6. 6 options. So then you also have, what, 10 total for Mythic. Bromigo. So Hero's cheating, I guess. He might be. You never know.
I just think the game is finally responding to how frustrated I've been feeling. That's all.
I mean, I can't talk any shit. Like, on Friday, I got a 4 million gold item and 5 blockchains.
Yeah, if it comes to the swing might, you know what?
Well, yeah.
4 million. Bro, what the hell?
I got the ink off of the wheel.
You did get the ink? Holy
Yeah.
crap.
And then I bought another 90-day with it. And a bunch of stuff to help my... I was trying to buy up a bunch of skill books to get my woodcutting up to 55, but I was not able to purchase as many as I would like, and, you know, here we are. Woe is me, essentially. Poor me.
Poor you.
I don't have anything. I'm over here shaking a tin cup. That's it.
Please, may I have some ore?
Yeah. Please, can I have some oil? You know?
Uh,
It's like A-liver. Not Oliver, but A-liver. Yeah, he's a character.
I know.
An
I'm
NPC.
a character.
Sebastian, what's going on, my man? How you doing?
What's going on, Sebastian?
I got the man, the myth, the legend over here. The hidden hero. Hero!
Bizzo.
It's like I
Kinda
felt like
rhymes
there was... I had to trill the R. because I can. Gives a little extra panache. I left, what is it? Is Dendix still here? Dendix! Are you grinding away? Are you silently lurking? Are you here? Did you get a Legion's Fall?
Wait, what?
He's been trying to get a Legion's Fall, and I was like, that's going to be a tough cookie to crack, man.
Yeah.
There aren't a lot of them. Took me a long time to get one. And then I held on to it for a long time because it was a big old fucking turd.
Same.
And now it's bangarang.
It's actually viable now.
It's not just viable. It is the best energy item in the game.
Hell yeah, it's 7,500 energy there for you.
Like, gone are the days. And you get, I guess without the recharge, it doesn't help us nearly as much. But it's like, we also have 3,000 energy just because of the item.
Yeah.
It's by far the best energy item in the game.
Yeah, it's been a giant, you said, a giant turd for a couple of years.
Literally.
That's
if not more. Like, I've only had it for a couple of years, so I would imagine if right when I got it and you got it, it was a turd to begin with. How long has it been a turd? Because it used to be like energy regen. It always gave you the 1,000 extra energy. As far as I had it, right?
Right, yeah. I definitely remember it gave you 1,000 energy, I remember. But, man, it just sucked that I was like, wait a minute, you get 1,000 energy, but you have to use, like, a consumable just to use it at full 3,000. That's why I was, like, complaining to Cliff at the time. I said, yo, man, this
is bullshit.
It's not what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, this is bullshit.
Exactly. And, you know, after nagging after a while, he finally did caved in a little bit.
Well, I appreciate that because I didn't say a goddamn word to him, but I definitely did bitch on stream. I didn't even use it for the first year because I saw what it did. I tested it out like 2 or 3 times, and I was like, like, this thing's big old bag of garbage.
Oh, Free Bromigo says I did drop a mythical and a few legendary like in like 3 days, so maybe when you're hot, you're hot. Ah, that makes sense.
How do we turn on the jets? Where can we get some NOS?
Who knows?
Oh, you got me, you dick. Oh, you didn't really get me, though. Taking more damage than I normally do, but having a little bit more fun than I normally do, so that makes sense.
So I'm actually we're wondering how next week's gonna be for the event because like I wonder, do you have to like play the other games to then get their items into Lost Relics, or do you just like, you know, just play Lost Relics and you just open multiverse chests and you may get the other items? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm not sure. I know in the only time that I have any knowledge of a multiverse item thing going on, event going on, is Strikers, where they had to play a bunch of different games throughout the week. And they were awarded accordingly. But that was 5 years ago.
That's a long
And
time.
very different people running Engine than are running it now. Because it's like, Engine in the past year has engaged with a number of content creators for Lost Relics, Etherscape, all of these things. They've started to form these groups, and they did not do any of that before. Like, I've been giving away, doing my thing, just like you have for years now.
Right.
never had Engine actually contact me, so I think the new direction of Engine is doing something very right that was just being very neglected before. So I'm for it. I'm for all this. And like the multiverse is what brought me into loving Engine. And the idea that the multiverse is now getting thrown to the forefront again is a really, really good thing, in my opinion.
Let's see. Free Bromigo. I wish my final enmity leached a bit more than it does. You take a lot more damage with one-handed. Sebastian says, how's the new update? I went on vacation the day it came out. Still got 4 days till I get home. And you gotta, for Crazy Fro says, you gotta spank the mobs, Bromigo, not what? Try not and poke their eyes out. You take less damage that way.
What the hell is like not poke the eye? Are you talking about like Captain Insano or like that type of thing? Like from Waterboy? Where he literally just pokes the other player's eyes?
Pretty much, that's what it sounds like.
How do I do that, Crazy Fro? Teach me your ways. How can I blind my enemy? Is there an in-game flashbang I don't know about? Because I'm about that. You know, like mosey up a bunch of fucking enemies and then be like lightning bolt type of situation. Good to go. That would be funny, actually. They did add a gun. That's the one I want. I want the gun.
Yeah, that was actually showcased in the video, actually. There was a gun, actually.
Yeah, I want that thing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Even though
pretty
it's
badass.
Not going to be particularly useful to me, being a uncommon, but that sounds awesome. Be like it's an artifact? I thought it was a weapon.
Yeah, I think it's an artifact. Yeah, you have to
what
take
does
one
it
of
do?
your slots.
I don't even know what it does. I want it.
Well, you'll be able to see in the video. It actually shows you what it does, and you know you can actually, and I showcase it too. So
you have it?
I, excuse me. Actually, no, not I. Sorry, Angus does.
Okay. All the leak videos that we get access to.
Exactly.
I got you. Are you allowed to make those videos?
Yeah, because I spoke. Well, first off, I make sure I speak to
You
not
spoke to.
the big man, but
you didn't speak a clip.
Guy. The clip?
To Angus Beef. You didn't speak to the beefers. The beefaroni.
Not necessarily, but if I do get banned, it is what it is.
You're not gonna get banned. You're the hidden hero. You're not gonna get banned.
I know.
It just might that everybody gets not as much information as we used to.
Pretty much.
I'm here for it. I'm like, you know what? If you didn't, it's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Obviously, yeah.
Not
Let's
always
see.
the best course of action, but how are we gonna know till we do that course of action?
Exactly. I like
Hindsight's
some of
2020.
That is hindsight is 2020. Let's see. I think all multiverse stuff is just artifact and LR. Then why are we chasing Lost Relics then? There's only a few weapons, sadly. Lost Relics refers to all the collectibles, apparently. Beams of fire, dealing...
Fires a beam. Oh, it's one of those. That should be increase your attack speed. It's a fucking assault rifle. Or what could be perceived as an assault rifle.
Hell, that should give you more energy after that.
Anything. I don't want beam damage. 3 seconds too? How big is that clip? Magazine.
Like 3. You get
Yeah,
3 clips
3.
and that's it.
Did I get another chest? Yes, I did.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Like, I agree with Free Barmigo says. This is shenanigans. I'm calling them relics. Have been here long enough to make them the lingo, which is true. It's like
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm not going to call them artifacts.
I
Ever.
feel like personally what Cliff needs to do if he really, really wants us to forget about Lost Relics, the actual relic part. He would have to change the logo to be called Lost Artifacts. Then we have to say artifacts then. But secretly, we'll still say relics behind his back.
I'm not going to say it even for that. I'd be like, good for you for changing the name. I just got another artifact. Because that's what it was. Or, I mean, sorry, a relic. Not an artifact.
And he would have to change relic essence to artifact essence then. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
my man, like, that's why I was kind of like, he could go back to just calling it relics, in my opinion, honestly. It's just so weird.
I'm like, there's an element of grow up that I want to happen. It's like, I'm sorry, with 4 years. For the first year, yes, it was forgotten artifacts. I'm sure that was the time to call them artifacts, but they're relics. I just like that term. I think it fits. It feels natural to me. So I'm going to keep doing it. And eventually I will. Free Barmigo, suck it, Cliff. You're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do, Cliff.
Dude, I'm only 30 years old. I don't need to listen to you, man. I'm responsible.
Grown-ass man, okay?
Jeez.
I got a
They're
mortgage,
relics.
an HOA.
They're relics, mother effer. It's like, damn.
Damn. You gotta let loose. You can't censor yourself over here. I don't even know what you said, mother effer.
Exactly.
You gotta.
It's so funny.
I do like though that Cliff being from the farthest East Coast. It's like
he's definitely
they
farthest.
love that word cunt. Cunt's like fucker, in my opinion. It's like fucker is a very ambiguous and versatile word.
It really is.
Like you can mean 5,000 different things from saying that. It's all context. And I love that word. My sister and stepsister and stepbrothers do not love that word because they have children. I do not.
Course.
So, fucker is endearing 9 times out of 10. I don't know, actually, the last time I called someone a fucker when I was trying to be mean. Now that I think about it. It's like, you fucker.
Yeah, it would take a lot for me to say that word as well, just to like with actual
with
hatred
angst
and
behind it. Like, where you're actually caring. Because I'm also like, I'm an adult, so it's like, if someone called me that and they were mad, I'd laugh because I'd be like, what is this, high school? Like, you should probably, like, try again. Try again. Come on. Give me something a little better. Cut me. Like,
Exactly.
Make it bleed. Do something like that. Hit me to my core. I'm not in the lunchroom of the high school.
True. Oh, Sebastian says, "What's up with Astro shards? We need to collect those to get on the leaderboards." Yes, sir.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do, and they come at a hefty price if you're able to.
Very hefty
price in terms of gold if you want to guarantee them. But I'm playing the long game. I'm trying to do that 10% chance. Pray to God to get like 10 of them in a row. Get those impossible odds.
You go. When that happens, you better hope you're recording. Because no one's going to believe you.
Yeah, no one.
I do have to say, though, that's one of the coolest relics, not artifact, that you can put on your body. Like, that thing, you're like Speedy Gonzalez. You're just running around like you're 10 feet tall when you have one of those things equipped.
Yeah. No, it's really fun. It is
Because
just
it's just like you feel like you're in like I unlock God mode somehow. Like everything's boosted by like 25% practically.
yeah, I believe so. I think is it everything was just attack. Hold on, let me just triple check. 'Cause I have
There's
one
movement that is definitely boosted, or at least the 100% one.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's everything. It's definitely
Yeah.
everything. It's attack speed.
It just
so
makes
the
you
movement.
fucking awesome. Like everything about you is great. And it's like,
just
wow, this is a lot easier to play. like this kicks ass.
That's him doing some math here.
Leaderboard
So,
are so pay to play. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's some truth in that statement, but
yeah,
it's still fun.
that is definitely true. It is, and it doesn't help that Cliff made an announcement earlier today stating that you can now, the engine withdraw and deposit feature is back on. So you can imagine the deposits for that's gonna go insane.
Oh yeah, he's up here. He's trying to get his nest egg as well.
Of course, you gotta keep the lights on, man.
I mean, you gotta. I do like the idea that there are people that think Cliff's running around like on Chateau de Cliff, like essentially. It's like he's not raking in money. He's doing fine, but he doesn't have an island. If he does buy an island eventually, that fucker better name it Talmuth. You hear me, Cliff? You better name it Talmuth.
Oh, you won't believe this, Fizz, but I just found you in town just now.
I wish he could still kill me. I miss that actually.
Well, goddamn, I'm
I like
screenshotting
put
right now.
a fucking I put a cattle call out for that, and while you could still murder someone in Talmuth, like I had like 20 videos sent to me like, gotcha, Spiz. And I'd be like, okay. This is getting a little excessive. I know I asked for this, but come on now. Take it easy.
Damn, man, that is. I just realized you have that nice Snapdragon. Such a broken.
Yeah.
relic.
Yeah. I got hooked up. That person who sold it to me held onto it for almost 2 months to sell it to me.
Best investment. Sounds like the best investment you've ever made.
It's fucking glorious. It's not nearly as impressive for ranged as it is for melee. Like if you're a melee player and you get this item, it seems very unfair because you're swinging, you're John Wicking it like 10 times more than you can John Wick it with the 4X. Like I feel like the Snapdragon is faster than both the Pico and the Snapdragon together using range.
That makes sense.
How many of these things are gonna find tonight? Good God. Sunken treasure troves, which I fucking get very upset about now because you can only get one item from them.
But dude, they get you the keys, man.
Yeah, but all I ever get is squid and trout. And it's like every time you open them, it's like you could have gotten 10,000 Spiz.
Man, you got a problem with calamari, man? What's wrong with you?
I do when I could have gotten 10 grand. There's no calamari on the planet I'd pay $10,000 for.
You know what? You're absolutely right about that. You are right about that.
I do love calamari, though. Just as we did in that interview. No lobster.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't want
Lobsters
those
is
goddamn lobster.
trash tier.
Sitting over here, your dirty bottom-feeding insect or ocean bugs.
Scavengers of the earth. Well, the sea in this case.
Yeah. Technically still works. What's the sick passive? What do you mean? Passive of what? You're talking about those new items? Or like the new fake relics? 25% movement speed and attack speed, 10% chance to do 500% damage. Yeah. Check the beacons in Encyclopedia if you're in the game. Beacons.
Yeah, the one where you get a lot of
yeah.
boosts.
Yeah. But this is what I'm talking about. 25% movement speed. Amazing. 25% attack speed. Get the fuck out of here. Amazing. 10% chance to deal 500% weapon damage.
Which is insane.
That's super insane.
That's like an instant kill on almost most monsters.
It's amazing. Amazing. Gorgon Dean!
Hey, Gorgon Dean. It's been forever.
Gorgon Dean, I haven't given those items out yet. But I feel like on the 28th event is the perfect time. Gorgon Dean provided me with 5 Barbarian NFTs that can be used in Etherscape for that class.
Really?
Yeah. I've been holding out of them, waiting for a time to do it. I was like, am I going to play Etherscape? Am I going to do that? And it hasn't come to that, but the 28th, it seemed like... That seems like poetry in motion right there. Like, we're going to... This will work.
Seems like destiny.
It does. A little bit. How you doing, man? What else we got here? No such thing as artifacts. Don't drink that Kool-Aid. Exactly. Oh, they don't drop at all without the relic? I don't know. Do they drop without the relic?
No, they do not.
They do not at all. Okay.
I can definitely confirm that.
So you gotta have the relic.
Yep.
30-cent raffles are rigged. That they are. And I am easily bought. You just gotta, spend your time greasing those wheels, baby. I miss that guy. I wish he had come back because he's now of legend in ANG streams.
I'm
And
sorry.
I feel like there was a guy that came in and he was not happy about my giveaways.
Oh, really?
I don't know why. He was a funny character and he was talking a lot of shit, and that generally makes me laugh, and I want to continue to talk to these people that don't like me. So I'll be like, why? What did I do? Like, type of situation. And
Exactly.
he was like, no one gives a shit about your 30-cent raffles, like, because the items aren't worth anything. But this was like
Oh my
years
God.
ago too, so they actually weren't 30-cent raffle. They definitely like are now.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not my fault. Like, you could sit there and hold on to the engine as long as you want. You don't have to do anything with it. But we've been calling that out for years now. And I've never seen him again. Yeah,
Probably came
30-cent
back
raffles.
Probably came back with a different name, maybe.
Maybe he did. I mean, that guy had no shame because he was talking all that shit about the 30-cent raffles while actively entering in to the 30-cent raffles. Yeah, like, and I had said that while we were streaming that night. I do remember that I mentioned if he won, he'd be the first person that ever would not actually get their winnings.
Oh,
But
yes. Sorry.
He did not. He did not continue with that. I don't remember his name. It was like Captain something. I suppose it's all recorded and on the replays, but homie don't got time for that. I'm not sifting through that shit. There's 1,300 videos on my channel.
Yeah, man, you're better than that, man. You're not gonna waste time with the hater, man.
No, I mean, I really love talking to him, but because it was secretly you. I could see that actually, bro, Migo.
Oh my god.
No, you were in there, right? I mean, maybe he's dual accounting over here. He's like incognito mode on one, like with his one. But yeah, no, I welcome the haters because there was another one like one day where he was like, I don't know why you stream, you're terrible at this game. And I was like, oh, please, come down. Let's talk. Come to the table. Let's have a conversation. Be like, I'm having fun. That's it. Never once said I was good. I'm okay. But I also bought my skill.
Oh yeah, obviously. You at some point you kind of end up paying at some point, as much as people want to.
If you want to
always
progress
wanna
enough,
be.
but like I definitely did it early on and all that to get to the higher tiers. But I also never denied any of that. Like I'm an open book, baby. So yeah, when I ran, I also think it's weird I haven't found another shit talker other than those two.
That's a good thing.
I suppose maybe, but I feel like it makes for a good time. Like, I love talking to people that disagree with me. I'm a big fan of that. Not everybody likes confrontation. I don't have a huge problem with it. How do you do with that?
Confrontation?
Yeah. Like, realistically. I find most people do not... Like, they would rather not be a part of it.
Yeah, I'm more of a guy who likes to either avoid confrontation, or if not avoid it, I would like to quell the situation. You know, not make not provoke, like
Sure.
not provoke the angry bear in a sense.
Yeah,
But,
you have room ego.
You know,
That's why I love you.
that's why I usually do that. But don't get me wrong, you set me off. Forget it. I'm not the nice guy.
Yeah. Oh
after
yeah.
that.
No. Everybo's got that beast in them. It's just how much does it take? Like, so let's say, so like you're in a movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
You're sitting there, you're enjoying. You paid a lot of money to go see this movie. I don't know about you, but when I go to see a movie, it ended up costing me like $50. Me and my wife and all the food and bullshit that's going on. I have yelled at people in movie theaters multiple times.
Really?
Would you ever do that?
Yell at somebody?
Yeah, be like, why don't you shut the fuck up? That type of stuff. I'm like, I don't look forward to it, but I definitely don't walk away from it. And I've been unapologetically who I am my entire life. If you don't like it, that's fine. I don't go out of my way to be rude. But I think if you're being rude, I don't have to be nice anymore.
Well, yeah, obviously.
But I also mean being rude as being like the lady today at the pizza place. Like,
yeah.
I would have no problem being like, hey, why don't you shut the fuck up and use your brain and just think for a second? I'm not going to do that because it didn't involve me. But I also do believe, like, a little public lashing is, you know, sometimes warranted. I don't think you take it anywhere. You drop it afterwards. But it's like my dad has been in movies with me where we went to go see something. Like I remember last time was the last James Bond movie we were seeing together. And there were 4 high school kids that were talking the whole time. And he's telling me not to say anything to them. And it gets to the final crescendo act of everything. And there's dialogue and all this stuff. And they are, you know, like flipping popcorn and talking the whole time. And so I stood up and just looked at the group. And I was like, if you don't shut the fuck up, I will shut you the fuck up. I paid for this movie. I don't want to hear you. And I sat back down and my dad flipped the fuck out. He's like, what if they talk more? And I'll be like, then we deal with that situation when it comes up. But I don't search it out, but I don't ignore it sometimes. When maybe I should ignore it sometimes, as my wife says, but it's like, I'm sorry. Just be decent. It's not that hard.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I would.
I'm not yelling at service industry workers because I've had a bad day.
Well, I would say, okay, so to answer your question, depending on the tone, if they are just being a piece of shit, I will tell you, excuse me, but you're being a piece of shit right now. You need to stop. No, really, just stop, because it's just like, it's just annoying that like, I myself wouldn't feel comfortable having to just do that, just to say that much, because I feel like it's a lot of energy.
It is.
Instead of just doing that, I would just call security. Be like, nah, I'm too tired to deal with this. Just call security and call it a day, and let them handle it.
To be fair, in a movie theater, which is the most times I'm the most boisterous, is because I've spent a lot of money and I'm here to enjoy a movie. I love movies. So, is it so much to ask that you paid what I paid? Why don't you just shut the fuck up and watch the movie? But in that situation, like at a bar, I'll be like the bouncer. Be like, there's a problem at the bar. Like, go deal with that, please. But in the movie theater, it's like, who am I going to call on? Some poor 16-year-old kid that's like working and is probably fucking terrified to go talk to these people that are clearly being bad in the theaters. And it's like, so I'll do that. But yeah, it's like I've met quite a few people that in their lives they will go through an uncomfortable situation. And the number one thing that they tell me, and I've heard this tons of times, is I wish I would have done something different. I wish I would have did A, B, or C. I wish I would have stood up, blah, 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 blah. And it's like 90% of people aren't going to do dick. Like if I stand around and I turn to go tell someone to shut the fuck up in the movie theater and it's like a 250-pound tattooed bald guy like that's muscular, I'll be like, well, why? He's not that loud. Like he's, he's not that loud. Like we can probably why don't we just move a little bit over there? But it's also like general thing. I do find that a lot of people do not get confronted about their poor behavior, and it gets rewarded and like I've worked for so many retail companies and service industry companies where it's like you were a total prick inside this building to everybody, and then you complained to corporate and they gave you free food. Essentially,
right?
They're gonna be like, "Here's this thing." I don't agree with that. Like, I maybe have gotten bitter in my latter years, but it's still like I want everybody. Like, we're all in this together. Is my mentality,
right?
So if we all do what we're supposed to do, or the rules that we all agreed to do, then everything's copacetic and fine. But if you're not going to do those things. Like the idea of the service industry worker, I mean, maybe that's why it pisses me off, because I worked in that industry for so long, and you're not allowed to say shit about it. And it's like, I'll be in like, yeah, restaurants, like today, where it's like, I was so close to being like, hey, figure it out. It's not rocket science. It's a fucking pull tab. What do you think's going to happen? Right next to it is a number that's lit up on an LED screen. What do you think? There's any correlation there? Shut up. Wait. It's okay. It'll be fine. It's just pizza. Or it's just Burger King, like I was saying earlier. It's just Burger King. But I do love a good argument. I do love a good argument.
It seems like to me you're the kind of fighting type that just want to look for trouble when you just straight up don't need to provoke the situation. That's just from my experience that I've been like.
That might be true.
That's the thing for me. Like for me, I know for sure I was definitely that. Like I guess it goes back to like childhood roots for me. Like for me, it's more like I was the type that was picked on for the most part for like being smart. But I gotta tell you this much: you mess with me, forget it. It's not a pretty sight if I lose my cool. That's why usually for me, that's why I am called a hidden hero. Even though you could see me, there is a part of me you do not want to fuck with.
It looks like there's a little fight in you.
Oh no!
Looks like it's getting like it's there. You just gotta, like open that Pandora's box.
I'd rather not. Let's put it that way. It's that kind of aggression that I would rather not ever unleash. Because if I do,
Can we
I will
do
be
dice?
hidden, but never seen again.
Yeah, I wouldn't say never again. Unfortunately, like with our college group, we had certain people. I was not foreign to bar fights, but I did not start these fights.
Oh, okay.
I was like, someone was fucking with one of my friends, like, cause yeah, like I guess I was the same way. Maybe that's part of it. Like growing up with red hair as a guy, you get roasted on the regular. Like when I was young, and then at military school, it was like if someone steps out of line, you whoop their ass. If you didn't, you're gonna get fucked with a lot more. Like, so you
Really?
just keep doing those things, and like, yeah, like Bromigo, been talking shit to me for 3 years now. Yes, you have. I respect it. Bromigo, I choose violence every time. I don't want to choose violence, but yeah, sometimes it chooses me. I don't enjoy hurting people, but in a bar fight, you gotta do what you gotta do. What if they don't shut up? Then it's on like Donkey Kong. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know what I wouldn't have done anything because they're kids. I would have thrown my drink on them and then go ask for a refund, probably.
Yeah, I would have just suplexed them and not call it, not give a crap.
You grab some like 16-year-old, like, you motherfucker! I'm trying to watch James Bond. It always sounds ridiculous afterwards, right? Like it's like you were in like, okay, they ruined the last James Bond crescendo to you. Be like, okay, well, it was different if you were there. Okay,
Exactly.
I understand that sounds like nonsense. It is nonsense. It's like,
But
no,
person is acting like a real. The best excuse they would say he had it coming to them. He had it coming to them.
It also makes me, I feel like, brush off a lot of shit. Because it's like, I don't want to be that person anymore. I haven't yelled at someone publicly in years. But before that point, it was it happened. I'll say that. Nope. Broming says, nope, sorry. Time to release the rage. Your dad didn't spank you enough. Now I gotta.
Pretty much.
I mean, you can't hit high school, even if it's like, that's one that pissed me off a few times when I was younger. It's like, you look like you're 17 years old, so I'm not handling that smoke. But maybe we can intimidate you that you will chill out. Fluffy Earl, we were in a theater with my mom once. We were pretty sure we heard some moaning at the back.
Hey, easy.
I'm not sure if they were just messing around with us or was for real. I'm not going to turn around and be like, you stop fucking. Like, I'm not going to say that. Okay. I might yell out, not looking at them, like, huh? Like, just to make them self-conscious, and maybe that'll, like, usually that corrects some behavior, in my opinion. Like, if you're being loud and someone goes, shh, you'll be like, oh, shh, you. But you shush yourself already. You're like, I don't know who's being loud. It definitely wasn't me. Like, definitely wasn't me. Also, I think that's me next to you. You were the person talking in the theater. Fluffy Earl, you're off the winners list, dude. Yeah. Crazy bro. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Black Menace Bobby said, "Can we do dice?" We can. It just takes a little bit of this. Whoop! That fell over. Let's move that monitor over. Okay. Do you know the dice game?
No, I don't know what the dice game is.
Oh.
What are you doing with it, man?
This could be fun for you. We have to see where the dice cam is at here. The dice cam is allowing people to gamble their winnings.
You don't say.
Where's the... I don't think it's the hand... Oh, it is the hand cam. Okay. Alright. Let's move this over. There we go. Alright. That's a good spot for the dice cam, right? Come on, focus, baby. There you go. Sometimes it needs a little push. All right. Dice cam. We haven't done this in a while. We're going to have Hiddenhiro go. As if... All right, Hiddenhiro.
All right. What's up?
You're not allowed to just accept the winnings. Okay? So you want 100 shadow stones. So 1 engine. If you guys don't remember, the rules go. When I say dice cam go, there are 20 numbers that people can pick. If you call the number that gets actually picked, or the one that shows up, you win. Like, you get yourself the same, like, you get a 1 engine. Hiddenhiro, you get the option to pick 11 numbers out of the 20 die. So most people have done, 1 to 11 or 9 to 20 type of thing. But you can pick all the individual ones that you want. And that will double or lose your money. If that makes sense. So you'd get 2 engine if you picked right. This also gives the community a chance to get in after people won. So the dice cam was birthed from the idea of where... So Crazy Fro and Engine won earlier. Both of them would be given the option. Do you want to keep it or do you want to dice roll it? And if they want to dice roll it, everybody else gets a chance to win again. And you get a chance to double your winnings. Or lose it all.
So the rule is if I call 11 numbers and
one of those numbers comes up that you call.
Right. Then I could double
then you get then you get double your shadow stones. And it allows another player to, if they call that number, they get some shadow stones as well.
Interesting.
So it was this thing, and some people would be like, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to take my winnings because I don't want to risk losing it. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Nobody wins. The house wins, I guess, in that situation, because it always costs me more to do the dice game. But is that where it is?
Let's see. Let me ask the chat first. What are you guys feeling? You guys feeling lucky or not? That's what I'm gonna ask. You feeling lucky or not?
You have to play this round.
I have to play this round?
You have to play. Because I'm giving you the win. So it's like you won 1 shadow stone.
You want me to see if I can double it?
Or one engine.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to play.
All right.
So you could win 2 engine or none. But someone else could win 1 engine if you win 2. Because I guess they can win even if you lose. If they pick the number, they win. So there's 20 people that could actually get it. Instead of just you.
Okay, that's fine.
It's like an engagement one, but we got this by request. So we're going to do 1 round of this.
All right, that's not a problem.
All right, what are your numbers?
I'll keep it simple. So I could pick 11 numbers. So should I do the math right in my head? Hold on.
And remember, people in chat, when I say dice game go, you have 2 minutes to pick a number that has not already been chosen. If it has been chosen, you do not get that number. So, if we have 26 people in here. 6 people are not potentially going to get a number. And that's not my fault. That's just how you're calling it. So you have to wait for me to say dice game go. But Hiddenhiro is going to say his numbers.
So I'll keep it simple. It'll be numbers from 9 through
20.
20. Yes.
Okay. When you see it in chat, you can do it. I haven't seen it in chat yet. I'm going to hold everybody on a dice. Hold on. I need a sip. Don't get ahead of yourselves, guys. Dice game, go. We used to do this before. And it's nonsense, but it's kind of fun.
It is pretty. It adds even more gambling to it.
I feel like one of the things I didn't even notice, like someone was like, this is genius because it causes engagement in your chat. And I was like, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, it does. Like, look how many numbers have dropped.
So many numbers, Jesus.
All right. I'm gonna put this right here. 15 is taken. 11 is taken. Kanda, 15 is already taken. 16 is Crazy Fro. 13, Black Menace Mafia. Bromigo is 8. Kodrut is 20. Kanda is 12. Ayustin is 10. That hasn't come up yet. All right. Robert, 14. Achero, 6. Away goes. Blockchain is 17. Kim Green is 15. Nope, not 15. Wait, Huego's blockchain is 15. I always found it easier to go over it at the end. I roll the die after the 2 minutes, and then we find out who won. Because it's all there in the chat.
That's true.
Gambling is fun. It's not really gambling if you're not risking anything. It's more like bingo. It's like yeah. Would you like to win? All right, and remember, when the chat comes up, no more. There is no more. Oh boy. There we go. No more. All right, we will figure that out after we get this dice roll. You had 9 through 20, right?
Yep, 9 through 20. Yep.
What is that? 9. Looks like only you. Do you want a double or nothing? You want 2 engine? Or do you want to go for 4?
Did anyone else get 9 or was it just me?
No one picked it.
Are you serious?
No one picked
9.
that one.
Oh my god.
I would say it's appropriate to go one more time.
All right, we'll go one more time, but can I switch the numbers or is it
Yeah,
still the
you
same?
do whatever you want to do. You can pick random ass number. You can be like every even number, every odd number, whatever you want. You get. Or wait, it used to be 9. That was the risk. Because the house would win more times than not. That's what it is. So that first time, we're getting a pass over here. You get to pick 9.
Pick 9 numbers now?
9 numbers.
All right, that's fine. We'll make them one. We'll make it all even numbers. 2. Let's see. Hold 9 of them. Hold on. Let's see if do the math. Let's see. It's
Right.
2, 4, 6, 8.
To 18.
Hold on.
Right?
Up to 18, I think. Right?
I'm pretty sure. Maybe to 16. We'll go to 8. We'll do that. Even numbers up to 18.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
Yeah?
Just wanted to make sure I wasn't cheating.
All right. Dice game begins. You got 2 minutes to answer. You pick those numbers. But right now, it's open up to anything. It doesn't have to be even numbers. I can't believe no one picked 9 the last time.
I know, that's impressive. It
There
landed on
should
9.
be a guaranteed winner with this version of this. Because normally, it's whatever you call is the only ones. So it would be like, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Those are the only ones that actually can get called. Since we haven't done the dice game in a long time, we're just going to allow this. You have a minute. But yeah, we used to do this with the actual winners.
Oh,
so
really?
when you won, you got a choice. And sometimes people would do that, and it gave other people a chance to win. Sometimes they would just keep it, which I get. It makes me playing like a nightmare because this was set up behind my screen, and now I don't know if you can see it's right here. It's squiggling across my my actual monitor that I play on. I don't see anyone else entering. Let's just dice game done. Okay. You have evens up to
18, yeah.
18. One. Did anyone pick 1? Get the fuck out of here. No one picked 1. Okay.
Doing a third round?
We're doing a third round. This is the end of the end. You're not doubling. You're still going off of what you're gonna. You get 2 engine.
All right, that's fine.
What are your picks?
All right, let's try all evens now. Oh no, not evens. All odds this time.
Okay.
All odds. Here we go.
We're just gonna do all odds.
That's it.
The house wins. Normally the house wins, and I'll be like, tough titty. Move on. Next winner. But all right, dice game go. I love it that anybody can pick any number.
Yeah, this is so much fun.
Achero, what is that? A cash money sign? Is it like an umlaut? What is that? How did the 5 look so small, Achero? What kind of 5 was that?
That's the split. That doesn't even look like a 5.
What is that? It looks like
like a
an umlaut,
degree.
man.
Oh my god.
Technically, you
love
could
it.
just spam all of the numbers, and if no one picked them, you'd be good. But I don't know if anyone's putting any more. Crazy Fro, what is that?
What is that, Crazy Fro? Come on, man.
What is that, like a screen door?
I thought that was a milk carton from
Is
what
that
I
a
could
milk
see.
curtain? It looks like it's got like little meshes inside of it. I don't know what that is. $19. Misclick.
Misclick.
How did you
Sounds-
misclick like a mini 5? Black Menace Mafia 69. You know that's not a contributing number. I know what you're doing. That makes me laugh. Crazy Fro, we're not using alien numbers. Okay?
Oh.
I see an omega like sign.
then you got yourself an emoji after that from Bromigo.
There we go. Bromigo's dabbing. All right, we're going to do dice game done. Let's see what we get.
All right, RNG to everybody. Good luck.
16.
Oh, sugar honey iced tea. Oh,
I'm done. Okay, you guys, the house wins. I tried. I gave you guys multiple chances. It's not my fault.
nobody called 16, really?
Nobody called 16.
Wow, rip.
How does that
Nah.
work? That's kind of funny.
Nobody gets anything. Oh well.
And now I gotta play with this fucking camera in my face. Get out of here. No. Oh, it fell off. This is the camera rig that I like cut the living shit out of my hand on. Trying to. No, wait. Can I pop this on here? You see that scar?
What scar?
I turned on the hand cam.
I'm looking at your stream. I don't see hand. I don't see hands.
Maybe there's a delay.
Might be.
I fucking chopped. You know, like the little joints where your fingers get wrinkled?
Yeah.
I cut off my pointer finger joint like 75%. It was like a flap. Using the patented horse knife. And I was trying to adjust a stuck, like, it's like a camera that, or a mount that twists to loosen up and tighten.
Right.
And it was not loosening up. And my genius thought was, I'll use the sharpest knife we have in this house.
Ooh.
To try to do that, and it slipped off of it, and it just cut off a shitload of the top of my finger, and
Ouch.
I had to do some at-home stitching, I guess is the way I would put it.
Ah, I see it. There we go. That looks pretty brutal. Jeez.
I mean, it's scarred up nice, but at least it,
That's a conversation starter, at least.
my wife was like, what happened? Why is there blood on the floor?
Uh-huh.
I was like, there's blood on the floor? And she was like, yeah, what happened? I was like, no, nothing happened. I didn't do something stupid the night before. And she was like, what happened? And I had to explain. I thought I cleaned up all the, I had to go upstairs to the med kit. And so I had a couple drips. But, nothing a little super glue and
And a good nice
self-stitching.
too. Self-stitching, man.
I mean, I learned how to do it at military school. Why would
really?
Yeah, why would I? I'm not going to go to... I know when I need to go to the hospital. I'm not going to the hospital for some fucking minor
cut, pretty much.
Yeah, if it's under 10 stitches, I can do it at home. It's not fun self-stitching, but it's, yeah.
I like a crazy pro says, nah, all you need is a napkin and electric tape.
I mean, I'm right there with you, dude. I used fucking paper towel and duct tape the first night because I was like, I don't know how bad it is, and I don't really want to get into this. I'm just gonna, tightly wrap this thing.
Or you just did a quick patch.
Well, the next day is when it was 12 hours later when I was like, this looks pretty bad. Like, my wife was like, I want to see it. And I, took it off, and she's like, oh, my God. Like, you should go to a doctor. And I was like, I don't need to go to a doctor for this. Like, give me super glue. Because I didn't have the proper stitching line. But I went to Joann Fabrics and got the proper stitching line. And he stitched it up. And the part I did a really bad job stitching is the part that's scarred. But that's okay.
I mean, at
There's
least
more,
you're alive.
way more money coming from. Bromigo, you're rich. Grow up. No, you're not. I know that you know that I know that you are not rich. You're rich in love from your family. That's about it. But you gotta wait 4 hours. Yeah. It's like the a little background story one. When I was younger, my sister spilled a box of toothpicks in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
And I, was a little rapscallion back in the day there. It was like 12 or 13. And I went running into the living room, and I happened to hit one of those things at a wrong angle, and it went through the bottom, through the top.
Ooh.
And in my house, my mom said, "What are you doing? You're bleeding on the carpet.
Mm-hmm.
Get on the tile." That was our family, like in a nutshell. So it was like, have an issue, here's a tissue. Figure it out.
Wow. Sounds like so loving and caring.
Yeah. It was not exactly, but I feel like that's, why I did so well at military school. I was used to that shit.
I see. That makes
Bromigo,
more
I have
sense.
Spiz as my soulmate. I love you, dude. Oh, dude. I don't want your soul, because it's a lot easier not having one being a ginger. I get to just live my life with impunity.
Damn. I just was like, wow. That's crazy.
My chat's a little different than your chat.
It's very very dark for the most part. But hey, I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to,
I feel like overall it's not. We try to give a positive vibe, but we embrace. I always like to say I'm a realist. I hope for the best, expect the worst.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
So it's definitely... Ooh, yes. Yes! Got myself a tome. It's the fucking best of the best you can get from one of those bosses. Not one of those stupid... like ore and venom.
Oh yeah, from the gathering monsters. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I mean, a very good item that I get sometimes from them is the luminous extract.
I just got one of those. Yeah.
My man,
sold
that's
a bunch
great.
of them. Like that gives you access to the, what is it? The hidden,
the enchanted isle.
Enchanted Isle.
If I remember, that's what it's called anyway. It should have been called the Hidden Isle. That'd be my personal
That's
island.
true. That's very true. That would be right up your alley.
What's funny is that idea may not be a bad idea for me to pose to Cliff, because in Talmouth, right, on the map, there's actually an island that's so far away to the left of the map. And I'm thinking to myself, that would be a good idea if there was an event that, like, you had to cross a boat or something, and then fight a giant sea monster or some shit, or some, what is it, mer people or something?
Sure, merman running around.
Merman. There you go. That would be pretty cool, I think, as an idea. You never know. I think that would be
mer
pretty
lady.
Whatever. One of those two things. I don't give a damn at this point. I ain't trying to be politically correct to you guys. Come on now.
We're very PC, okay?
Really?
We're very
In this
PC
family
over
show?
here. Yeah,
Really?
oh yeah. This motherfucking family show over here. We're very PC.
Alright.
We're super exclusive. Is that? I think that's the word I'm thinking of. Yes.
Exclusive.
Exclusive. Yes. We're very exclusive.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. That makes sense for Miko. He says dark humor is definitely part of being in the fire service. Its official term in gallows humor.
Yeah.
Interesting. I can imagine that's a lot of like. I guess that makes sense because a lot of like suffering, a lot of crazy stuff that in that service you would see some crazy shit that you need a lot of therapy for. But it's PTSD. Just get over
Our
it.
therapy is making jokes about horribleness because it's like then it's funny.
Exactly.
Yeah, though. It is what it is. Type of situation. I feel like that's a statement I've said a lot in my life. Nobody wants A, B, or C. If you're dealt A, B, or C, that does suck. But
let's deal with it.
Keep on trucking. Keep on trucking.
Exactly.
It's not always easy to deal with, but thus is life. I don't think life was meant to be. I do think that actually might be a thing, where it's like, tell me what you feel about this.
All right, what do you feel?
I believe that life is meant to be cruel and punishing. And when it's not, that's what we're living for. That's the happiness, all of those things that we do. But I shouldn't expect life to be good. I should expect it to be quite the opposite, because there's not a single example on planet Earth with animals or anything like that where everything just works out. Maybe capybaras. Capybaras don't seem to give a fuck about anything, and no one seems to eat capybaras. So they're sitting there chilling with gators. But I would say that is kind of the way that I view, and I live my life for that levity. I want that levity. That is what you need to do your best to, glass half full, glass half empty. But we are generally given a glass not full. But the way you look at it does have a large reflection on that. I've had a good life, in my opinion. I've told my story to many people, and they've said that I have not had a good life. I disagree. And it's because that I think they have a false narrative. I think you should be kind and great to everybody, but that's not the world, in my opinion.
Of course.
And so an expectation of that is a false narrative. I've lived what some people would say is not so kind things. But I wouldn't do them again, but I'd never take them back. So there has to be some value in them. And so, yeah, I maybe have a little... I may be more open to morbid humor than other people.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say that I don't necessarily view that as a bad thing. I still respect people as individuals. I still think that everyone should treat each other nicely. But that's the pleasantries of life, not the reality. And no one needs to agree. But I've gone off of, it's like my wife's family's cousins have a kumbaya life. Everybody's there for each other. Nothing major horrible happened to anybody. That's great. But I don't believe that that's the standard. But I also still retain a moral fabric of you shouldn't be mean to people. You shouldn't be a bad person. I know what a bad person is. I know what a good person is. A good person can do bad things. It does not make them a bad person.
Exactly. They're not immune from that making bad decisions, pretty much. Honestly, for me,
blockchain.
Oh, nice.
Nothing.
No, for me,
nothing worth
honestly, I just go with the followings of Superman, what he taught me, the animated series. That's all I call it a day, man.
What is that?
Well, he's technically, he's a Boy Scout,
Yeah.
you want to do what's righteous in your view, but of course, if it involves killing somebody, that's just something that you just don't do because, it's against the law. But some people are like, but I want to kill. It's like, yeah, you can,
you
but
want
you can, but
you might have something wrong.
Yeah, you can do that, but you're gonna have a big problem.
You might have a big problem.
Exactly. That's how I would phrase it. You might have a big problem.
It might not motherfucking go well, man. Like, I mean, you can do whatever you want to do.
Exactly.
I might advise against it.
I would 100% advise against it. It's not even advice. It's just like, no, just don't.
I just think
there are other ways.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I think the other ways are. I believe in some of the tenets of, like. I may not be a practicing Christian, but I do believe in the general moral fabric. Not the specific moral fabric that goes with that, but it's like, don't do shit that you wouldn't like done to you.
Exactly.
And there we go. Keep it simple, keep it safe.
Exactly.
But,
yeah.
Unfortunately, that is not the world. I'd love it to be.
Of course.
And I can do what I can to do that. Like, I don't want my past to be someone else's future. But we are who we are. We are going to do what we're going to do, and we are human beings. We're flawed creatures to begin with.
Right. And that's just how it is for the most part,
It is what it is.
That's why for the most part, that's why I'm usually, I'm generally friendly, and then I start opening up. I think that's how most people are. Once you get to know somebody, you kind of like open up a bit more.
Everybody's got a slight underbelly.
Yeah. But you want to just observe how some people behave, and it's just...
Sure.
That's what I've learned from my experience. I don't really I don't believe 100% what people say. I watch what they do instead.
I like that. Because actions, in my opinion, are louder than words.
Exactly. That's me. That's what I've been through, what's been going through in my life for the most part for me.
Yeah. And talk is cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I like this. Bromigo says, life is a voluntary adoption of responsibility.
Life is a voluntary responsibility.
A voluntary adoption. Because we have to decide what our morals are. I know what I think morals are, but I'm not everybody.
Exactly.
It's like... But it is interesting. Oh, get the fuck out of here. I got excited.
Happened? Oh, you thought it was something good?
I thought it was something good, and it was a legendary relic essence.
Oh my god.
Like, fuck you, game.
No, really. That needs to be revamped.
They need to get rid of the I hate it. Absolutely. I will say I hate it that you can open up a Guardian's chest and get one singular uncommon relic essence.
Yep, I've gotten them in my videos.
I have too. And it's just... Come on.
It's almost as bad as like Charlie Brown getting a rock for Halloween.
It's right up there. It's ridiculous is what it is.
But hey, that's dropped the price of Guardian's chest down quite a bit. It used to be like 250,000 gold at one point.
I mean, I guess that's true, but personally, I'd rather have that price hiked, and because I'm not buying any. I don't know about you, but I don't like that. I got a Guardian's chest. It should be a Guardian's chest, not a fucking kindergarten Guardian's chest. Bromigo says, "Oh, a Razor Wind chess piece. I'll take
Ooh,
that."
nice.
Courage is doing something even though it could hurt. So is stupidity. That's why life is hard. That's not bad.
It's not bad, yeah.
I think there's a more poetic way of saying that. So, like, you know, harness your inner Nietzsche. Nietzsche? Is it Nietzsche? Do you know
What's Nietzsche?
I think it's Nietzsche, not that. He's a philosopher and poet. He kind of does this ambiguity of humanity.
Interesting.
I
mean-
don't know if it's really worth reading any on, but he's very, very Nietzsche. I don't believe you. I feel like you're fucking with me. I don't believe it.
I mean, you could always just look it up, you know.
I don't think that's possible. How do you do that? Are you talking about the Google?
That gaggle.
Nietzsche pronunciation.
Niche.
No. She philosopher. Oh my god.
How to pronounce this name? What is the correct pronunciation?
This is the can you hear this? This is terrifying.
What is it?
Listen to this guy's voice. This is terrifying.
What the
This sounds
freak?
like a fucking villain.
Let me listen.
We are looking at how to pronounce this name. What is the correct pronunciation for it in German? This is said as Friedrich Nietzsche. Friedrich Nietzsche.
Nietzsche.
Wow.
Did you hear that voice though?
Yeah, I definitely did. Wow.
I'm scared right now, man. I'm scared.
Dang. That voice. Oof.
All right. We got 22 people here in the last giveaway. It's yeah, no, I don't know about his I thought I had a deep voice. I think he makes me sound like a soprano in that video right there.
Exactly.
Good God. All right. We have 2 winners, right? Yeah, because you had fake winnings that no one actually won any on. But all right. Our first winner is Kim Green. Kim Green, I don't. Oh, Kimbo. Okay. Wait, do I? Yeah. I think I have your info. That looks like a matrix chain address. Our next winner is Mang. Big congrats. We're going to end this here. I'm going to give a big shout out to the Hidden Hero.
Thank you
pull
for
up
having me.
2 over here. We're going to drop 2 links. First one, the most important one. Click that link. Go subscribe. Go do your thing. Follow this guy. He is amazing. Watch his videos. He's dropping new information all the time. I'm going to watch this specific video from him. So if you don't want to do that, at least go show some love to this one. It's the Hidden Hero. He's the man, the myth, the legend. He's the first one who ever interviewed me. He deserves a shitload of love. Make sure to click those things. I'm going to give a big shout out to Crazy Fro, Engine, Kim Green, and Mang. Those are our big winners for tonight. We did do a little bit of the dice game. I will bring the dice game back since it, came from request. We can bring that in on the normal basis. Big shout out again to Hidden Hero.
Likewise to you, Spizzle. You are the governor of giveaways and much appreciated. Definitely. There's 20-something people here. Give his stream a like, everybody. He deserves it. You know that. He's the man. He's amazing. So by all means, give him a like and I just love his work. It's just amazing.
I appreciate that, and I will second that. If you have not already hit that like button, it doesn't cost you a dime. You just click it, and it helps ANG. It helps me. I win from that. It's glorious. I love it. As always, this is ANG, and I am the Spiz. Keep the grinding going. I will see you guys Sunday, and happy hunting out there. Let's go, baby.
All right, everybody.